Stadium truck, A main, out the track to Marshall. Let me get something to drink here, guys, real quick.
CJ Craig.
Yeah, I know. Just like I've been playing all day.
All right, let's get this thing finished up.
Let's do this.
All righty, guys, there's going to be a lot of times I'm going to need volunteer marshal help through these lower mains. And
Richard
a few
Lewis.
of the upper mains. The faster you come out to Marshall, the faster we can go home. Should only take a little over 3 hours to run 24 races. So that's all up to y'all. All right, let's get them lined up. I need Keenan White, please, on the 1. Joe Wallace, please, on the 2. Robert Goodman, have no check from you. You'll be on the 3. CJ Craig on the 4. Richard Lewis on the 5. Chris Craig on the 6. Daniel on the 7. Still need you to check in, please. Here comes Goodman up on the stand.
Daniel Calabrese.
So Goodman, if you would check in for me and line up on the 3. Excuse
Robert
me.
Goodman.
All right, got everybody checked in. Here we go. 2-wheel drive, short course, B main. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. Keenan going to lead him off here in the B main as he works his way through the short chute. Keenan in that white and green, team associated. Here he comes over here on the right-hand side of the track. The grip is come up quite considerable. Oh, no, Keenan off the track over here at the double-doubles. Going to come back onto the track. Still holding on to the race lead, but Goodman now going to move up to that number 2 and final bump spot. Take it back. Joe Wallace now going to move back up into that number 2. Joe Wallace now down the front straightaway. The yellow, green, and white with the green wheels. Running in number 2 and final bump spot. Oh, looks like Keenan having a little bit of trouble. Going to fall down to number 2 now. Keenan down to the bump spot. Got a battle here for the number 3 between Goodman and Craig as they work the back section of the track. Goodman going to get a little bit wrong. Going to marshal it himself back onto the track now. Craig going to move up to the number 3.
4 minutes left.
1, 2, and 3 coming down the front straightaway. Joe Wallace out in front. Keenan, oh no, Wallace rolls his upside down. Excuse me. Keenan White leading the way. Looks like Goodman now going to move up into the race lead as he makes the pass here on Keenan. Keenan gets all kinds of squirrely on the jammer jump. Joe Wallace now closes up on his back bumper. 1, 2, and 3. In through the middle section of the track. Oh, Keenan! Keenan hacks him in the corner. Kerfufflage, as Keenan would say. Oh, no. Keenan rolls upside down. That's going to allow Craig now to move up to the number 3. Move up behind Joe Wallace as they work the left-hand side of the track. Here they come down the front straightaway. Joe Wallace in the bump position. Robert Goodman out in front. Craig now to that number 3. Here comes Keenan working that number 4. Grip level has changed considerably here. These guys are having to get back to the way they were driving yesterday in high grip conditions. Oh, no. Oh, Robert going to come up a little bit short. Here comes Joe Wallace going to close up on his back bumper now. Battle for the race lead over here on the left-hand side of the track. Here they come back across start-finish line. Purple, gray, and orange is race leader. Robert Goodman coming around the hairpin 180. Here he comes over here on the right-hand side of the track. Working the double-doubles. Oh, he's going to double, single, and table. Oh, no, one off the track there. Oh, boy. Joe Wallace holding on that number 2 in final bump position to race his way up in the A main. You're 2:45 down, 2:15 left to go. C.J. Craig down to the number 4 spot. Put Keenan White now up to the number 3. Still 2 minutes left to go. Oh, no, Robert Goodman rolls us upside down. Turn Marshall there to get him back
left.
on all 4 wheels. New race leader, Joe Wallace. Oh, no, Joe Wallace going to get it wrong here. In the Huckabuck, the back section of the track. Oh, no, we got one stop there. Careful. It's like Daniel having some issues. Something shut off on his. Oh, got a couple of guys getting together. Our leaders getting together here in the middle section of the track. Keenan able to take advantage of this. Keenan not out of this thing yet with 90 seconds left to go as our race leaders. Oh, no. Robert going to spin it out in the corner. Buffs bounce it off the pipe. Keenan mounting a charge here at the end. Oh, Keenan going to spin it out in the same corner as well. It's Joe Wallace out in front. Oh, no. Keenan all hung up on the pipe over here.
1 minute left.
Oh, we got another one stopped. He's still got steering, but no motor. I hear motor spinning, but there's no go. You can hear the motor spin. Joe Wallace out in front. Here comes Robert
45
Goodman.
seconds left.
C.J. Craig back up into that number 3. Keenan White holding on to that number 4. C.J. going full send. Up over the jammer jump. Keenan going full send as well. 30 seconds left to go.
30 seconds left.
Your race leader working in through the middle section of the track. Got Robert Goodman there. About 3 seconds back. Holding on to the 2 in final bump position. Goodman trying to race his way into the A main. Joe Wallace
15 seconds
right here
left.
on the back section of the track. Working the left-hand side now. A little bit of lap traffic to come up behind. All right, guys, race clock has expired. It's going to be a race back to the line. Looks like, oh, what in the world? We got a couple of them playing kissy-kissy over here in the corner.
Keenan White done.
Keenan going to come on in that number 3 spot.
C.J. Craig done.
Come up a little bit short, making the A.
Joe Wallace done.
Joe Wallace going to take a race win. Here comes Robert Goodman. Goodman coming to the line. He will make the A main. Just waiting on Chris Craig.
All
And there we
drivers
go,
are
guys.
finished.
That's the race. Everybody
Craig
is done. All right, race number 1 in the books. Race number 2. You are coming up next. Again, guys, I'm going to need volunteer marshal help, please. Volunteer marshal help, please, to get through some of these lower mains. Actually, quite a few of these lower mains. That was tough to drive in, wasn't it,
start of the
Keenan?
race.
I said it was tough to race in, man. That track's changed a lot since we blowed it off. There's a lot of grip out there. Alrighty, it's two-wheel drive stock buggy presented by Team
Raymond
Associated.
Vince.
B final. Good job, Robert.
Mitch York. Brock Burns. Chris Burt.
All right, your starting order is going to be Braden Burns on the 1, Chris Burt on number 2, Brock Burns on the 3, Mitch Yorkovich on the 4. Missing a couple of marshals out here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get them lined up. No, straightaway is closed. Let's line them up, please. No more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
It's going to be Braden on the 1, Chris on the 2, Brock on the 3,
30
Mitch
seconds
on
to
the
the start of the
4.
race.
Okay, here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to roll on the tone here in less than 5. And we're off and running. It's going to be Braden Benz leading the charge here in the B main. 2 of them going to transfer up. 2 of them will race their way to Beach Line at the next round. Braden over here on the right-hand side of the track, coming in through the sweeper. One off. Oh, no. On the wrong side. So 1 and 2 with a little bit of a breakaway now. Here's Braden Benz out in front. Chris Burt holding on number 2. Mitch York in at number 3. Brock Burns working the 4. Uh-oh, we got one upside down in the back. Caution in the back. Careful. Braden Benz right now with the 1.6 second lead here up on Chris Burt. Mitch York holding on number 3. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Race number 2 on the track. Race 3, you're on deck. I'll need volunteer marshal up after this race as I only have 4 on the driver's stand. Braden Benz has now opened up a 7-second lead, but the battle for the number 2 spot is hot and heavy. Chris Burt trying to find a way around Mitch York here. Mitch looks like he's dropped down to the number 3 spot. He's got Chris Burt there just in front of him as they work the top left-hand side of the track, coming down the hill now. 1 upside down on the tabletop. Thank you, Marshall. 2 and 3 coming down the front straightaway. Yorkovich in that 3, 2.3 seconds behind Chris Burt. Here's Braden Benz right now with 8-second lead up on Chris.
3 minutes left.
Chris now 2.3 seconds up on Mitch. Mitch 5.1 seconds up on Brock. Oh, got one upside down again. You're on the back. Careful. There goes your race leader streaking across the start-finish line, working through the short chute in the middle section of the track. Everybody kind of spread apart on the track now by 6 seconds or more.
Two minutes left.
Braden Benz right now 13 seconds up on Burt. Chris Burt now 3 seconds up on Mitch Yorkovich, who is in the number 3 spot. Brock Burns working the number 4, 14 seconds back into 3. 1:30 left to go. Race three up next. Again, guys, I need some volunteer marshals. I only have 4 on the stand. I need volunteer marshals for the next race, please. I only have 4 on the stand.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
All right, only 30 seconds left to go. I don't have any battles to call right now. As everybody's kind of spread apart on the track. Oh, no. Oh, Chris Burt into the pipe. And looks like Mitch had some problems as well on the tabletop. Both of them at the same time. So no advantage to either driver here with 15 seconds left to go. Mitch still digging, though. He's only not out of it yet, even though it's the last lap. Chris Burt coming in through the middle section of the track. We're here on the right-hand side. Working that ever tricky back section. Going a double, single, or tabletop out of it. Here he comes back towards start finish. He will take that number 2 and final bump spot.
Chris Burt done.
Chris Burt, you're done. Congratulations, Braden Benz. You are also racing your way up into the A main.
Braden Benz done.
Again, guys, I please need volunteer marshal up. I need 3 volunteers. Only have 4 on the stand. I need 3 volunteers, please. All right, you guys, put your cars down. Come on out, grab a marshal spot. Race number 2 in the books. What's up, buddy?
2 minutes to the start of the race.
I like two-wheel drive buggy. That's my favorite. Yeah. That's my favorite. I can't control. I tried the e-truggy, and I couldn't control it. I just couldn't. It's just too much power, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna kill somebody. This does not need to be an entry-level class with that much power. So, but I personally like the two-wheel drive buggy. When I used to run 21.5, I liked it. It was fun. It was manageable. You know. But I sucked as a racer. We'll leave it at that. All righty, guys. I need race number 3. It's 13.5 two-wheel drive stadium truck coming up next. I need a lot of volunteer marshal help, please. Chris Burt's already out there. Braden Benz out there. Mitch Yorkovich out there. I need volunteer marshal help, please. Volunteer marshal help. Teddy Davis, you're in this race. It's stadium truck race 3. Richard Lewis, you're in this race. Derek LaBeouf, you're in this one. Come on, guys. I know Richard was race marshal race, so we give him some extra time.
To the start of the race.
Richard, you get done with tax season early this year? I'm surprised you're here racing this close to tax deadline.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
What's that? Oh, I got you. I turned in my taxes about a month ago to my tax guy, and I've not heard back yet. So every day he doesn't call, I get more and more nervous.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Derek LaBeouf, going to make it, buddy. Derek LaBeouf. Here he comes.
Less than 5.
All right. Do I got a marshal up there on that top corner? Yes, I do. Looks like somebody's sitting there. Looks like I got some people here in the back as well. All righty, guys. Your starting order is going to be Teddy on the 1, Richard on number 2, Robert Goodman on 3, Derek on the 4. Let's get them lined up. Brady, don't sit on my bucket like that. Them buckets are getting old. I really want them to make one more season. I said this was going to be the last season for them, or last season was going to be the last season, but I want to make one more. All right. 2 of you going to transfer up? Goodman, are you on the 3, buddy? I can't see if there's a... Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here. Less than 5. All right. Race 3 on the clock. Teddy Davis going to lead them off here. It's 13.5. Two-wheel drive stadium truck presented by ProTech. B final out on the track. As you see, guys, only have 4 races. Oh, no, we got one upside down here in the back section. Thank you, sir. Teddy Davis coming down the front straightaway with the race lead. You've got Richard Lewis holding on number 2 spot right where he started. In tow, right behind him, Robert Goodman. Followed closely by Derek LaBeouf in the number 4. Oh, Derek going to go for a tumble. Goodman trying to close the gap here on Lewis. Oh, man, Teddy going full send. On a triple tabletop. Oh, no, a little bit squirrely there for Richard Lewis. That's going to allow. Oh, Robert looks like he had a small problem
4
as
minutes
well.
left.
Here they come, 2 and 3 down the front straightaway. Battle for the bump spot. They come across the start-finish line. Race number 4, you are coming up next. $130 down and $330 left to go. Teddy Davis continuing to lead the way. Robert Goodman now works his way up into the number 2 spot.
3 minutes left.
As he comes over here on the right-hand side of the track, Richard Lewis falls down to number 3. Goodman looking for another bump up into the A main. Robert Goodman, one of the hard-working volunteers here at Newberry RC Park, owner of Gator Concrete, local to the Gainesville, Newberry area. He donates so much time and money. He's the one that donated the equipment for the rebuild here the last couple of weeks. Can't thank Robert enough for everything he does for Newberry RC Park. Teddy Davis continuing to lead the way. Got a 10-second lead here up on Goodman. Goodman now 7 seconds up on Richard Lewis. Derek LaBeouf holding on number 4 spot, only 2.6 seconds back. Looks like Derek has worked his way around Richard as he comes down the front straightaway.
2 minutes left.
Into the pipe there. It's going to be Richard now back up into the number 3. No, I'm sorry, that's Teddy Davis. I'm sorry, getting the paint schemes mixed up there. Apologize. Oh, don't break it, don't break it. Here, 3:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Race 4 up next. Again, guys, I only have 4 on the driver's stand, which means I need 3 volunteers, please. There is a possibility, guys, we could be out of here by 7:30, but it all depends on those volunteers. The faster you guys come out to Marshall, the faster we can go home. I can tell you when that sun goes down, it's going to get a little chilly. It's going to get a little chilly on your willy. What you laughing about?
One minute left.
Teddy Davis, Robert Goodman, Richard Lewis, Derek LaBeouf, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Everybody's spread apart now by 13 seconds or more.
45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
All righty, guys, the race clock has expired.
Richard Lewis done.
Teddy Davis going to take the race win. Richard Lewis going to come on in that number 3 spot. But Robert Goodman going to take him another bump up as he races his way into the AA mains of stock truck.
Derek LaBeouf done.
Waiting to come back to the line here. Still waiting on one to finish. One to finish here. One to finish. Here he comes. And there we go. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. Again, guys, I need 3 volunteers, please. Only had 4 on the stand. Teddy Davis, Robert Goodman, you're bumping up into race number 15. Be your first main of truck. All right, rookie, presented by GS Hobby. Going to be coming up next. Going to be Dennis Harvey, Grace Davis, and Steve London. Going to battle it out. If I can please have some volunteer marshal help, please. Let's get our marshals out here quickly as well from race number 3.
Steve London. Dennis Harvey. Grace Davis.
All righty, guys, go ahead and run your hot laps. Thank you so much to the volunteer marshals that came out and helped. Need to make sure we got one back here by the netting. Need one on the top left, I do believe also. All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All righty, guys. Got them all checked in here. When y'all are ready, let's line them up. Need Dennis Harvey on the 1, Grace Davis on the 2, and Steve London on the 3. As you can see, guys, we only have 3 on the driver's stand, which means I'll need 4 volunteer marshals, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
So I can't see the 2 and 3 spot. Grace, are you ready to go, honey? You ready? Okay. Here we go. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. It's going to be Dennis Harvey leading them off here. So Grace going to move up that number 2 spot. Or working at number 2. Steve London holding on to the 3. Grace going to roll upside down. Here, rookie. So now, Steve London going to move up to the number 2 spot. They've worked the top left-hand side of the track. They battle it out now. Here comes Dennis Harvey onto the front straightaway. Oh, no, Grace going too hot into the pipe. Here comes Steve London, battling back once again. Hang on to it, Steve. Race number 5, Pro 4-wheel drive buggy B final up next.
"4 minutes left.
$130 down, $330 left to go. Grace Davis moves up into the race lead. Dennis Harvey in at number 2 and final bump spot. Here comes Grace over here on the left-hand side of the track. Exit of the dog leg, down the front straightaway. Out in front here of rookie B final, trying to race her way up into the AA mains. It's Grace, Dennis, Steve, 1, 2, and 3. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Grace now 4 seconds up. Grace and Steve London getting cross with one another here.
2 minutes left.
Allow Dennis to catch up a little bit. Battle for the race lead in the back section of the track with 2 minutes left to go. 1:30 remaining. Grace Davis, 7-second lead here up on Dennis Harvey. Harvey now 1 lap up on Steve London.
One minute left.
Grace Davis, Dennis Harvey, separated by 5.8 seconds. For that 1
45 seconds left.
Dennis going to roll upside down. Oh, another one behind you there. Behind you, Sean.
$30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
10 seconds left to go. Alrighty, guys. Race clock has expired. Going to race it back to the line.
Grace Davis done.
So Grace Davis going to take the race win here. And she goes up into the A main. Waiting on Dennis Harvey. Here comes Dennis.
Dennis Harvey done.
And waiting on Steve London. Steve going to get in one last donut in the corner. Here he comes down the straightaway.
All drivers are
And there we
finished.
go, guys. That's the race. Everybody
Steve
is
London
done. Grace and Dennis bumping up into the A main. The first one's going to be race 10. Race 10. All right, you guys, if you would please quickly put your cars down. Come on, go to marshal spot. I need 4 volunteer marshals, please. 4 volunteers. As we only
2
got 3
minutes to
now.
the
When I
start
got a
of the
full
race.
field of 7 coming up in this one, so I won't need any more after this one here. Or excuse me, I'll need more help, but I won't need any help after this particular race.
Aaron Wells. Joe Dudzinski. Ron Vanderkoy. Austin Craven. Mitch York. Jason Davis.
All right. Thank you so much to all the volunteer marshals that are coming out helping. Big help,
Robert
guys. Thank
Goodman.
y'all so much. Dennis, I think we may have it covered. I think we're good.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get them lined up. I need Joe on the 1, Ron on the 2, Aaron on the 3, Jason 4, Austin 5, Mitch 6, and Robert Goodman on the 7.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 6, you're coming up next, 21.5.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone
15
here in
seconds to the
less
start of the race.
than 5. All right, race number 5 now underway. Easy now, fellas. Not going to win on lap number 1. Easy. Oh, no. One end of the pipe there. Working the back section of the track. Oh, no. One went full send. Going to go a little bit short. That was Ron Vanderkoy. Oh, man. Went for a big send there in that number 2 spot. That's going to allow Jason Davis to move up to the number 2 now. Ron in the 3. Oh, send it, Ron. Send it. We're in the back section of the track, trying to find a way around Davis here. I still don't think that triple tabletop is faster than double-double. It might be by just a couple of tenths at best, but I don't know if that risk is worth it at all. Oh, look out. Look out. Careful. Jason Davis trying to close up on the backside of Joe here as they come down the front straightaway. Joe around the 180. Get a little squirrely on that little kicker. A little small. Side of the track now, working the doubles in the back. Oh, here comes Jason Davis. Jason double, single onto the tabletop perfectly. Minute 45 down, 3:15 left to go. Joe still with the race lead. Davis coming across the line into number 2. You've got Vanderkoy holding on number 3 spot, 4.4 seconds back.
3 minutes left.
Two minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. You got one upside down in the middle, in the back, guys. Thank you, young man.
Two minutes left.
All right, 3 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go. Joe right now leading away. Jason Davis holding on number 2 spot. They're separated by 1.6 seconds. Ron Vanderkoy working at number 3. 1 second back of the number 2. Aaron Wells holding on to the 4. 8 seconds back of the 3. Oh, a nice 3-car battle for the top spot as they come through the back section of the track. Vanderkoy right now on the back side here of Joe. What's up, buddy? I don't have a Dr. Pepper, I have a Coke. It's in the camper.
45 seconds left.
It's in the camper. The big one on the end down there. Yep. Jason Davis right now only 8 tenths. Send it, Ron. Ron still sending it through that triple.
30 seconds
Vanderkoy has worked his way up in that number 2 spot. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like we may have a pass for the race lead. Ron Vanderkoy up to the top spot. Joe Dazinski at number 2. Jason Davis into 3. 1, 2, and 3 with 15 seconds left to go. Final lap here as they work through the middle section of the track. Very tight together. Oh, no. Out into the corner there. They all stack up on one another. It's going to be Jason Davis down the race lead. Joe into 2. Ron goes full send. Oh, no. He rolls it upside down. Oh.
Aaron Wells done.
Here they come back to the line. I think Davis is going to edge out for the win. Joe going to finish up into number 2. No, Joe going to take the win. It's going to be Jason coming home into 2. Ron going to come home into 3.
Done.
Wait on Goodman.
All drivers are finished.
All right, guys, that's the race everybody is done. All right, guys, put your cards down. Come on and get a turn marshal spot. All right, race number 6 up
2
on the
minutes to the
stand.
start of the race.
It's 21.5 two-wheel drive Sportsman stock buggy presented by Exalt.
Derek LeBoeuf. Eric Hosford. CJ Craig. Daniel Calabrese. Steve Fouch.
Waiting on a check from Chris Craig and Willie Montero. Need all my marshals out here, please, from race number 6. Oh, man. Yeah, man. All right, guys, let's get them lined up here, please. Line them up.
"30 seconds
I hear
to
him
the start of
complaining
the
right
race."
now. I don't know what he's complaining about. Austin's driving. I know, you wasn't even in the race, were you? Oh, yeah, you were. All right, Steve, are you
15
good to go,
seconds to
buddy?
the
I
start
can't
of the
see your
race.
car from here. You good? Okay. Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5.
Less than 5.
It's going to be Derek LeBoeuf leading them off here. Race number 7. Going to have one of our first A-mains next. We're going to blow the track off after this race. If we can please get a blower ready. Going to blow the track off after this race. Derek now working the back section of the track. Out in front. Oh, blow just a groove real quick. You're welcome, man. You definitely deserve it. You deserve a lot more. Oh, got 1 second. Right. Got one upside down, too. Thank you, guys. It's Steve Foch right now leading the way. Got a
4 minutes
5.8 second
left.
lead up on Eric Hosford. Hosford right now 2.2 seconds up on Chris Craig. He's worked his way to that number 3 spot. Two-wheel drive, 13.5 short course A-main. Going to be coming up next. Steve continuing to lead the way. 5-second lead up here on Eric Hosford. Hosford 5.7 seconds up on Chris Craig. 130 down, 330 left to go. If I can get a person ready to go, there's one of those blowers that's out of fuel. One of the blowers, I think, still has fuel in it, but we need to blow the track off, please, before we begin our A-mains.
Three minutes left.
Steve Foch right now leading the way. Eric Hosford holding on that number 2 spot. Chris Craig working at 3. Derek LeBoeuf in the 4. Willie Montero holding on to the 5. Daniel on the 6.
Two minutes left.
3 minutes down. 2 minutes left to go. Steve, Eric, Derek, your top 3. Chris, 4. Willie, 5. Daniel in that 6. CJ, 7. Steve comes across line 9 seconds up on the field. Eric Hosford right now 9 seconds up on Derek LeBoeuf for the bump spot. With a minute 45 left to go. Again, guys, we're going to blow the track off after this race before we begin our A-mains.
1 minute left.
Less than a minute to go. Steve, Eric, Chris, Derek, and Willie still your top 5. Derek
45
trying to
seconds
close
left.
the gap here on Chris Craig. Oh, now that gap's going back up to 8 seconds. Chris Craig right now 6 seconds back here. Eric Hosford for the bump spot.
"30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
All righty, guys. Race clock's about to expire. Here's Steve, Eric, and Chris. Chris finds himself 2.4 seconds behind Eric last time by the line. They're working over here on the left-hand side of the track.
Willie Monteiro done.
Here they come back towards start-finish.
Steve Fouch
Steve
done.
going to take the race win. Eric
done.
Hosford going to come home in the number 2 spot. Chris Craig going to come up just
Chris
a little
Craig
bit
done.
short of the A main as he comes home in the number 3.
Derek LeBeouf done.
They're going to come home in the 4. Willie going to finish up in the 5, and Daniel going to finish up in the number 6. Still got one moving, one to finish here, one to finish. Just waiting on Daniel in the Traxxas Bandit.
All
And
drivers
there we
are
go,
finished.
guys. That's the race. Everybody's
Daniel
done.
Calabre's done.
All right, guys. Wood, put your cars down. Coming out, grab it to Marshall spot. All right, guys. They're going to blow the track off here real quick. Thank you to Brad Esom. All right, guys, those of you that just took the bump up, you're going into race 9, so make sure you put your cars on charge.
2 minutes to the start.
Steve
of
and
the
Eric,
race.
you're going into race 9. Make sure you put your cars on charge. All right, our first A main up on the stand. Going to be 10 of you up there now, guys. Got to make room, make room. Got to get a little bit closer to one another.
"1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm assuming y'all going home tonight?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Filming a movie.
She's a photographer.
Okay.
So her sister is like an actor.
Okay.
So they both went to school for what they're doing.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, I need my turn marshals out here, please, from race 6. I need Steve's already out here. Eric needs you out here. Chris, Derek, Willie, Daniel, and CJ.
Less than 5.
That's cool.
Yeah, full scholarships and everything.
Oh, wow. Well, we're clicking along here. We're right where we need to be, even with blowing off track to be out of here in 3 hours. So hopefully we can be out of here by 7:30. Because it normally takes me 8 hours, or excuse me, I apologize, 1 hour to run 8 races is how it normally works. Qualifying's been a little All right. All right, thank you, Brad Easom. All right, guys, let's get them checked in, please.
Teddy Davis.
Race number 7, 13-5, two-wheel drive
Van
short
Rico.
course. A-Main number 1,
Dave
presented
Federico.
by RC
Aaron
Sign
Ross.
Up.
Pete Iario. Joe Wallace.
Got a full
Barry
field of 10 in
Botwright.
this one. Missing a Marshall
Sean
on
Mann.
bucket number 2.
Robert Goodman.
Over here on the left-hand
CJ
side at
Sutherland.
7 in the last race. Man, somebody running back-to-back here. Missing a Marshall in the middle. Marshall in the middle. Okay, get a volunteer Marshall in the middle, please. Volunteer Marshall in the middle, please. And on the top left. So Steve's out here. Eric Osford, where you at? Are you marshalling? Eric Osford, marshalling. Chris Craig. Chris Craig might be in this race. Nope, he's not in this one. Nope. Chris Craig, CJ Craig. Daniel, you out there to marshal. Daniel to marshal. All right, you guys, overlaps. Let's get them lined up. I need Barry Botwright on the 1, CJ on the 2, Teddy on the 3, Sean Mann on the 4, Pete Iorio on the 5, Ron Vanderkoy on the 6, Aaron Wells on the 7, Jose on the 8, Joe Wallace on the 9, and Robert Goodman on the 10. Steve, is somebody back there? All right, you guys are missing at the fence. Here they come. Where's he at? What did he say? He didn't make the A? All right, guys, here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. It's going to be Banana Berry. Lead him off through the short chute. Here in A-Main number 1. Remember, guys, if you have problems in A-Main number 1, don't sweat it. You can still win the overall in A2. Barry Botwright finds himself out in front. C.J. Sutherland right behind him in the number 2 spot. 1 and 2 working their way through the Hucklebuck in the back section of the track. That thing is tough. You get it right, it's really fast, but boy, when you get it wrong, it's really wrong. Barry Botwright with the top spot in the pink, white, and yellow. CJ now beginning to feel some pressure here from Sean Mann, who's worked his way up into number 3. Mann feeling a lot of pressure here from Teddy Davis. 1, 2, 3, and 4 now through the back section of the track. Problems there for Sutherland. Going to roll upside down, fall down to the 4. Put Sean Mann now up to the number 2. Teddy Davis right there on his back bumper. Over on the left-hand side of the track. Here they come down the front straightaway. 2 and 3 very close together. Cross start finish line to go. Sean Mann in that cold trickle paint scheme. Oh, no! He snags the pipe, rolls upside down. You put Teddy Davis out up in the race lead, and Teddy Davis, or excuse me, in the number 2. Teddy Davis going to snag the pipe and spin around. That's going to put C.J. Sutherland back to the 2. 130 down, 330 left to go. Your race leader enjoying that clean track all around him right now. As he comes down the front straightaway. Battle for the number 2 spot, hot and heavy. Teddy Davis out up to the 2. Puts CJ to the 3. Cross the line to go. Teddy hard into the pipe. Rolls the ball on all 4 wheels, back upside down on all 4 wheels. Here they come through the middle section of the track around the 180. Teddy Davis trying to hold off CJ. CJ looking to the inside. Teddy closes the door. Right-hand side of the track. Oh, no. Teddy going to get the back section of the track all wrong. Turn Marshall gets him back on all 4 wheels. Here comes Ron Vanderkoy. Vanderkoy now up to the number 3 spot. Finish up into 3. You are on the bubble. Oh, Sean Mann hard into the corner. Keep the racing clean now, guys. Keep it clean. 3, 4, and 5 very close together now as they work the back section of the track onto the top left-hand side. Here they come down the front straightaway. Man all over the back side of Vanderkoy here. For that number 3. Sean Mann going to do power move around the corner. Shows the horsepower. Moves up into number 3 spot. Put Vanderkoy down to the 4. They got C.J. Sutherland there just in front of him. Oh, man gets all kinds of squirrely. They're bumping. Coming in the corner over here. Easy now, fellas. Easy.
2 minutes left.
Don't run each other over. Vanderkoy kind of tiptoeing through the corner a little bit. Here they come down the front straightaway. Grabs him a handful of triggers. He comes across start finish line. Got Teddy Davis right there behind him. Oh, no. Almost turned in too soon there for Vanderkoy. Teddy going to dive to the inside. Going to make the pass now. Vanderkoy trying to jump over him here at the tabletop. Here comes Sean Mann. Oh, look at him. They're racing hard here for that number 3 spot. Here they come down the front straightaway. Oh, man, side by side as they went through the corner. 3 wide through the corner. Oh, lost track of him here for just a moment. Oh, looks like Teddy Davis may have rolled upside down. I see the Marshall going over there. It's going to be Sean Mann holding on to the number 3.
1 minute left.
Vanderkoy in the 4. Davis in the 5. Here, race leader. Well out in front of the field. No, take that back. I'm sorry. The race lead now starting to tighten up between Barry Boatwright
45
and
seconds left.
C.J. Sutherland. They got lap traffic right now stuck in between them. As they work to the top left-hand side, all blue is running into 2. Lap traffic trying to give them some room. Here they come down the front straightaway. Sutherland trying to close the gap.
Left.
30 seconds left to go. Banana Berry out in front, right where he started. Looking to win here in AMA number 1. Going to guarantee himself a first or second if he can finish up in that number 1 spot.
Left.
But C.J. Sutherland begin him out of charge here. Here they come over here on the left-hand side of the track. Sutherland getting a little squirrely. Lands it on the pipe. Here they come down the front straightaway. 5 seconds left to go. This is their final lap. Banana Berry going to have to deal with some lap traffic as he comes up behind Goodman here to the jammer jump. He's got Aaron Wells coming up as well, along with Pete Iorio. Pink and yellow is race leader.
Jose Federico done.
A lot of lap
Sean
traffic
Mann
in
done.
front here for
Ron Vanderkoy done.
Banana Berry. Trying to pick his way through.
Teddy Davis done.
Oh, he's going to skirt out of there. Oh, boy. Oh, no, CJ gets a little squirrely, rolls it upside down onto the pipe. So
Robert
it will
Goodman
be Banana Berry
Wells
taking the
done.
win in AMA number
CJ
1.
Soderlund
CJ
done.
going to come on into 2.
drivers are
Sean
finished.
Mann will finish up into
Joe
3.
Wallace done.
Ron Vanderkoy into 4. And Teddy Davis into 5.
What's up, buddy? I'm keeping an eye on the track. I don't actually have a schedule. When I see some dust starting to form, that's when I'm gonna blow it off. Okay. Yeah, that's the goal. Okay.
Yep. All righty, guys. Race number 7. All right, need my turn marshals out here, please. 13.5 two-wheel drive short course. Got Novice up on the driver's stand.
– 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get our marshals out here, please. Need all my marshals, please, from race number 7. All right, when y'all are ready, Novice, let's check them in. Track's hot, track's hot. Let's get them checked in.
Madison Hart. 30 seconds
Should have
to the
plenty of
start
racers
the
in
race.
that last race. We had 10
Santiago
in the last
Federico.
race. Need to make sure that we cover the back section of the track over here by the double doubles, double single tabletop.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All righty, guys, let's go ahead and get them lined up. And Madison on the 1, Layden on the 2, Santiago on the 3, and Emerson Rhymes on the 4. So how old is Santiago? He's 5, 6? He's 6? You're 8? He's 8 years old. So we got a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old. Madison looks like she's 35. No, I'm just teasing. What are you, 20? 23? Layden, how old are you? What do you say? 10? 10? All right, here we go. Racer's ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. It's going to be Madison Hart leading the way. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Late. Oh, no. Layden going to get it wrong. Oh, no. Hang on to it. Remember now, guys, you are running double A main, so you have problems at A1. Don't sweat it. Madison Hart. Uh-oh. Oh. All kinds of problems here. Here they come down the front straightaway. Looks like Layden going to be out in front. Leading here on lap number 1. Race number 9, 21.5, two-wheel drive. Stock buggy going to be coming up next. A-main number 1. It's Layden, Madison, Santiago, Emerson. Right now, your running order.
4 minutes left.
I need volunteer marshal help after this one, please. I need volunteer marshal help. I would prefer the parents of the young children to marshal in their place, as this isn't a final that is coming up next. I need lots of marshal help, please.
Three minutes left.
It's Layden right now leading away with a 12-second lead up on Madison. Madison 12 seconds up on Santiago. Emerson holding on to number 4 spot, 22 seconds back of the 3. 2:40 left to go. .230 down, 2:30 left to go. Layden with a 20-second lead now up on the field. They get a little squirrely there as the exit of the front straightaway coming into the interior section of the track.
What's up, buddy? Yeah. Okay. Did you pay?
Yeah, I did.
Man.
2 minutes left.
In and out of the doctors, I ain't been feeling good, so I really don't want to go that far or not feel good.
Yeah, I got it.
But
I got it.
I guess I can let you know like Wednesday at the latest.
Okay.
I'll shoot you a text maybe Thursday.
Let me know.
All right.
You're going.
Thank you.
140 left to go. Layden right now leading away. Got a 33-second lead up on Madison. Madison with a 15-second lead up on Santiago. Emerson holding on to the 4. Oh, we got one out there doing some donuts. Are they looking at the right car? I think somebody's looking at the wrong car. I think they got the car mixed up. There we go. I think she's got it figured out now. I think she might have been
1
looking at the
minute
wrong
left.
car. Lane right
45
now leading
seconds
the way.
left.
Madison holding on number 2. Santiago in the 3. Emerson in the 4. 40 seconds remaining. No close battles to call right now.
Thirty seconds left.
$15 seconds remaining.
15 seconds
It's
left.
Layden, Madison, Santiago, and Emerson. Your running order. Alrighty, guys. Race clock has expired. Racing back to line. Looks like Layden going to take the win
Layden
here
Parrott
in
done.
A main number 1.
Santiago Federico done.
Madison going to come home in at 2. Santiago going to finish up in the
Madison
number 3
Hart
spot. Emerson going to come home in a 4. Got one to finish up here. One to finish up. Working the back section of the track now. Emerson was going full send on this big jump back here in the back. Here she comes. Uh-oh. Here she comes on to the front straightaway. And she
All
will
drivers
come
are
home in the
finished.
4. That's the race,
Emerson
guys.
Ryan's
Everybody is done. All right, guys. Again, I need a lot of volunteer marshal help for the next race, please. Lots of volunteer marshal help. I would prefer adults, please, to marshal in place of the little children, as
2
this
minutes
isn't
to the
a
start of the
final.
race.
Somebody.
Jordan Newman. Josie Padishal. Keenan White. John Stevens. Benjamin Rosa. David Kennedy. Jonathan Nurian. Joe Wallace. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Eric Hosford.
Alrighty, guys. I need a check from Steve.
Steve Fouch.
There we go.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Hold on, what's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why do I have 11 on the stand? What's going on here? Why do I have 11 up there?
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
What in the world? Okay, I see what it was. Okay, I got it figured out. All right, guys, I need lots of volunteer marshal help, please. A lot of volunteer marshal help. I got a full field of 10 up on the stand. Jordan Newman on the 1, Joseph Padishaw on the 2, Dave Kennedy on the 3, Joe Wallace on the 4, Jonathan Norian on the 5, Keenan White on the 6, Benjamin Rosa on the 7, John Stevens on the 8, Steve Foch on the 9, and Eric Hosford, please, on the 10. Guys, I need a lot of volunteer marshal help, please. Lots of help. Anyone? Need a couple on the middle, in the middle of the track, please. Can I have 2 marshals in the middle of the track? 5-minute race, guys. Easy race. Thank you, Josh Hall. Sean Smith coming out as well. Thank you, Sean. Do I have one on the top left? Tyler, you going to grab top left? Okay. All right, we're ready to go. All right, racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. All right, it is 21-5, two-wheel drive, stock buggy, presented by Exalt, out on the track. A-main number 1, Jordan Newman with a rocket ship for a car. Right now out in front, Josie Pattishaw in that number 2 spot. Dave Kennedy now in that number 3. Oh, Dave going to get a little too hot in the corner, going to spin it out. Keenan White trying to move his way up in that 3. Here comes your race leaders on to the front straightaway. We're going to run through race 10, and then we're going to blow the track off. Run through race 10, and then blow the track off. Before 11. We're going to blow the track before 11. 9 is currently on the track. 9 currently on the track. Rookie, you're coming up next. Rookie up next. Griffin Eastham, I think your dad is looking for you. Griffin Eastham, I think your dad's looking for you. Oh, no, we got one upside down in the back here. Oh, boy, got a couple upside down. Oh, boy. Easy now. Jordan Newman still leading the way. He's 1.5 seconds up on Josie Pattishaw last time by the line. Now the gap grows to 4.7 seconds. Dave Kennedy still working in number 3, 1.6 seconds back into 2. Keenan White holding on to the 4 spot. Ben Rosa in the number 5. Steve Ocean at number 6. Joe Wallace in the 7. Jonathan in the 8. Eric Hosford in the 9. John Stevens in the 10. 120 down, 3:40 left to go. Got one up. There we go. Thank you, Marshall. Your race leader still out in front now, 6.3 seconds up on the field. Pattishaw holding on that number 2 spot, 2.3 seconds up on Kennedy. Kennedy only 0.8 of a second up on Keenan. Keenan looking for the 3. Keenan looking to race his way up onto the podium. You get into the 3 spot. You are on the bump, possibly in or out of podium. All depends on how that A2 is going to shake down. Oh, no. Keenan going to come up a little bit short.
3 minutes left.
2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Jordan Newman still well out in front of the field. Got one stuck in the pipe there. Jordan Newman out in front. 9 seconds up on the field, looking for the win here in A1. I think the track's going to slow down for A2 as that sun continues to set. That temperature is going to drop fast with as hard as this wind's blowing. Hopefully that wind will die down when that sun sets. If not, it's going to be cool. Now we should be done by the time that sun fully sets. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Feet there. Jordan Newman, Josie Pattishaw, Ben Rosa now going to move up to that number 3 spot. Kennedy working at 4. Steve Ocean at 5. Rosa looking for a podium. Rosa coming across the start-finish line. Oh, no. He's going to roll upside down. That's going to allow Dave Kennedy to make up some time here. Dave Kennedy was 5 seconds back. Keenan White in the number 5. 4.2 seconds behind Kennedy for the 4. 1:30 left to go. Your race leader working his way through the middle section of the track. That is the yellow, red, and black with the white wheels. Coming in through the sweeper over here. Back section of the track now. Jordan Newman, Josie Pattishaw running 2 and 3. Or 2. You got Dave Kennedy now to the 3 spot as he comes across the line. Rosa falls down to the 4. Minute 10 left to go. Here's Newman, Pattishaw, Kennedy, Rosa, and White.
1 minute left. .45 seconds left.
With 45 seconds left to go, Steve Ocean, Joe Wallace, they're battling out for that 6 and 7 last time out of line. They're only separated by 1 second. Jordan Newman, though, out in front. 13 seconds up on the field. Padishaw with a 10-second lead up on Kennedy.
30
Kennedy
seconds left.
2.2 seconds up on Ben Rosa. Rosa working the back section of the track. Got the white wheels on the front, black wheels on the back. Coming down the hill. Ben Rosa now down the front straightaway. Coming across that start-finish line. Dave Kennedy only 1.9 seconds back. They do have lap traffic, though, stuck in between them as they come to the jammer jump. Ben Rosa with the 0-1 on the side of the car.
John Stevens done.
Looks
Steve
like
Fouch
0-1.
done.
Yep.
Josie Padishal done.
As he comes here to the back section of the track, Josie Padishal on the cross at the line. She's going to come home in the number 2 of 21.5. Oh, got one slowed down. There we go. Thank you, Marshall. Here comes Ben Rosa, going to come down the front straightaway. He's going to finish up in the number 3. Ben Rosa with a big slot climber in the race.
Jordan
Started in
Newman
the 7th spot. Going to come home 3 here in A1.
David Kennedy done.
Dave Kennedy and Joe
Joe
Wallace going to
done.
battle out to the line. They're only separated by 1/10 of a second there at the end. Wow.
All drivers are finished.
Steve Fuchs going to finish
Eric
up in the 6.
Hosford
Keenan
done.
White in the 7. Jonathan in the 8. Eric Hosford in the 9. And John Stevens in the 10. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. All right, guys, put your cars down. Come on, I'll get you a turn marshal spot. Race number 10. Taking a stand. All right,
2
rookie,
minutes to the
A-main
start of
number
the
1.
race.
We're going to blow the track off after this before two-wheel drive pro stock buggy. We're going to blow the track off before two-wheel drive pro stock. Get my marshals out to the track, please. So, yes, it was close. Yeah, you drove back through the field because you were way down and you drove back through the field. So you
Philip
did good,
Edwards.
man. Good job.
Dennis Harvey.
All right, guys, I need my marshals out here, please. Marshals, please. From
Race
race number
Davis.
9, 21.5, two-wheel drive. Sportsman, stock buggy. Need my marshals to the track, please. All right, race number 10. Let's get them checked in. Race 10, let's check them in.
Jonathan Torres.
We're going to blow the track
Emma
off
Rhymes.
after this race, please.
Richard
blow the
Wilson.
track off after this
Carter
race
Newman.
for two-wheel drive stock. Pro stock.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Should have plenty of marshals out here. Let's get everybody checked in. John Torres, you're going to line up on the 1. Layden on the number 2. Emma on the number 3. Phillip on the 4.
Parrott.
Richard Wilson on the 5. Carter Newman on the 6.
45
Griffin Easton
seconds
on
to
the
start of
7.
the race.
Daniel on the 8. Grace on the 9. And Dennis the
Griffin Easton.
Menace Harvey on the 10.
.30 seconds to the start of the race. Daniel Calabrese.
Hey, didn't I see recently that, was it Dennis the Menace that passed away? Did I see something on the news about that?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I think it was. All right, guys, I got an empty bucket here in the middle. Oh, never mind. Here comes Josie. Yep. Sorry. I'm sorry. You just wasn't
Less
on your
than 5.
spot. All right. Let's get them all lined up, guys. Jonathan 1, Layden 2, Emma 3, Phillip 4, Richard 5, Carter 6, Griffin 7, Daniel 8, Grace 9, Dennis 10. All right. Looks like we are about ready. We got a big get. What's going on over here in the back? Daniel, you're on the 8, buddy, on the 8. All right. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. And we're off and running now. Keep it clean now, guys. Keep it clean. Not going to land on lap number 1 now. Take your time. Jonathan Torres set TQ after 2 rounds of qualifying. These guys can run 17.5 four-wheel drive buggy or 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. They can also run truck and short course, too, if they want. They got to run 17.5 motors in them. Oh, man. Here comes your race leader down the front straightaway. Layden going to be leading the way. Oh, excuse me, John Torres still leading the way. It's going to be Layden into Emma Rhymes in the number 3. Emma now going to make that pass. She's going to move up to the number 3 spot. Oh, she's all in the dust. Back to the race lead. Easy now. Easy, Layden. Easy. Coming into the corner. Really hot. And they come over here on the back section of the track.
4 minutes left.
Emma Rhymes right there on the backside of Layden. Side by side as they go through the corner. Down the front straightaway. Emma gets a little squirrely in the dust, gathers it back up. Mounts a charge back for that number 2 as it comes to the jammer. Oh, what? There we go. There she is. Oh, man, all kinds of stack up here in the back of the pack. Jonathan Torres well out in front, 6.4 seconds up on the field. Layden holding on to the number 2, Emma in that number 3. There's Torres coming across the line. He's going to have to deal with some lap traffic here now. Emma Rhymes going to move up to that number 2 spot. Layden falls down to the 3. Coming to the jammer. For that pink, white, and purple. Running in the 2 spot. Oh, problems looks like they're for Torres.
3 minutes
I
left.
believe we may have Emma Rhymes up to the race lead. Let's see when they come back to the line here. I think Torres may have fallen down to the number 2 or 3 spot now. Let's see. We may have a new race. Nope. I was looking at the wrong car. Torres still maintaining the race lead. Now I think Torres has fallen down to number 2. That should give Layden the top spot. Layden trying to pick his way through lap traffic. Here they come over here on the top left-hand side of the track. Here they come back across start finish line. Layden has made that pass on Torres. Here they come through the short chute. 1 and 2 very close together. They got lap traffic there just in front of them. The white and orange.
2 minutes left.
They go past the lap traffic now. Got a clean track in front of them. Layden working the double, single, tabletop. On to the step on, step off in the back. Roll on, roll off. Here they come down the front straightaway. Battle for the top spot as they come across start finish line. Jonathan Torres right there on the back bumper of Layden Parrott. Around the tight 180. Oh, man, hard into the pipe there for Jonathan. Carried a lot of speed around that corner. Wow. Oh, no. Getting a little bit squirrely there for Layden. Going to gather it back up. They're zigging and zagging all over the place here for 1 and 2. They got lap traffic now back in front of them once again. That's Dennis Harvey just in front of our leaders. Dennis going to give him some room. He knows how to do it. Oh, no. Oh, no. The car just shut off for Layden. Oh, no. And there it goes. It takes off. It glitched there for a moment. With 50 seconds left to go in the race. Hard lander on that ski jump. Your race leader, Jonathan Torres, leading the way. Emma Rhymes works her way up into that number 2
left.
spot. Looks like Emma may be up into the race lead now. Emma Rhymes making some moves here in the final minute of the race. Torres dives to the inside. Emma
15 seconds
goes
left.
full send. So does Layden. On to the top left-hand side of the track, coming down the hill. 3-car battle as they battle it out for the top spot. 5 seconds left to go. They may squeeze in one more lap here. 4 seconds. Here they come across start-finish line. Oh, the race clock expires. Landon going to get caught right at the line. Jonathan Torres going to come up in the 3, but winner here in A main number 1 will go to Emma Rhymes. Layden and Jonathan get caught right at the line here on the final lap, but Emma going to get the victory lap here. One off the back of the track, one fell off the back of the track.
Done.
There we go, thank you.
Philip Edwards done.
Emma Rhymes racing her way back to the line as
done.
she takes the win here in A main number
Richard
1.
Wilson done. Grace Davis done.
Wait on Daniel and Griff to finish
Daniel
up.
Calabrese done.
Just waiting on Griff to finish up. Last one to finish. All right, guys, going to blow the track off after this now, guys. Going to blow the track. Wait on Griff. Here we go. All right, guys, that's the race. Everybody
All drivers are
is
finished.
done.
Griffin
All right,
is
guys,
done.
hang tight. We're going to blow the track off real quick. Let me go grab the blower here. Alrighty, guys, I need my turn marshals out here, please. From race number 10, marshals to the track, please. I need Emma, Layden, Jonathan, Richard, Carter,
2
Philip,
minutes to the
Grace,
start of the race.
Daniel, Griffin,
Zachary
and Dennis out
Patrick
the track to
Rossiter.
marshal.
Gene Shroud Jr. Steve Zykolski. Jader Lopez. Braden Binns. Chris Burt.
Alrighty, guys, I need my marshals out here, please. Marshals, come on out.
Bradley Easom.
Come on, Carter, I got a spot right here open.
Breck Burns.
All righty, guys, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Let's get them lined up. Edwin, I have no check from you, Edwin. No check from you. Patrick Rosser on the 1, Edwin McTurris on the number
Edwin
2, Jader
McTurris.
Lopez on number 3, Brad Eastham on the 4, Zachary on the 5, Gene
minute
Trout
to
on the
start of
6,
the race.
Breck Burns on the 7, Steve on the 8, Braden on the 9, and Chris Bird on the 10. All righty, guys, it's time for the 17.5 Pro Stock 2-wheel drive buggy, A main number
45
1,
seconds to
presented
the
by
start of the
Team
race.
Associated. Here we go, guys. Line them up. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. It's going to be Patrick Rossler to lead him off with Ed McTurris right behind him in the number 2 spot, followed closely by Jader Lopez in the number 3. Track's got some of the most grip that it's had all day right now as these guys enjoying. Oh, man, look at Jader go full send, triple through the tabletop. Going to move up to the number 2 spot. Edwin down to the number 3. Jader right now all over the backside here of Patrick Rosser as they come down the front straightaway. Looks like a little bit more power there in the car there of Jader Lopez. Lopez trying to find a way around Rossiter here. Around the tight hairpin they go. Around the other 180. Back section of the track now. Jader go full send here once again. Patrick launches it over the tabletop. 1 and 2 now down the front straightaway. Here they come into the middle section of the track. Got a little bit of a breakaway. Jader rolls his upside down. Patrick now with a little bit of breathing
4
room.
minutes left.
Got Zachary now up to that number 3 spot. Braden holding on to number 4. Steve 5. Gene 6. Brad 7. Chris 8. Quick adjustment got to make here as they are breaking out of my minimum once again. Here we go. So Patrick Rossiter right now leading the way. Here he comes down the front straightaway, cross start finish line. Breck Burns holding on that number 2 spot. Zach Schmidt in the number 3. There goes Breck coming across start finish line, 8.5 seconds back at the race leader. Braden Benz now moves up to number 3 spot. Steve works his way to the
3
number
minutes
4.
left.
Zachary 5, Gene 6. Showing Jader now down to the 8 spot. Edwin in that number 9. Chris Bird into 10. .230 down and 240 left to go. Patrick Rossiter, 9.6 seconds up on the field right now. Breck Burns holding on to number 2 spot. Braden Benz working into number 3. He's 1.6 seconds up on Steve. Steve now 9/10 of a second up on Gene Trout. And Gene looking for the 4. Race leader working his way through the middle section of the track. There goes Breck coming across start finish line. Steve holding on to the 4 spot. Brad Eastham now up to the 5. Gene in the 6.
2 minutes left.
Tight battle coming in through the middle section of the track here. It's Patrick, Breck, Baden, Steve, Brad, and Gene. Jader right there as well, along with Zachary. Edwin right now working the number 9 spot. Chris Pert in the 10. Rossiter out in front of the field. Now enjoying a 14-second lead up on Breck Burns. 90 seconds left to go. Jader Lopez up to the number 4 now. 4.2 seconds behind Braden Benz for the 3. Just over 1 minute left to go.
1 minute
It's a
left.
three-car battle right now for the 4, 5, and 6 between Lopez, Schmidt, and Shrout. "45 seconds remaining.
45 seconds left.
There goes Jader down the front straightaway, working the 4. 1.9 seconds behind Breeden Benz for the 3. Zachary still within striking distance, 1.3 seconds behind Jader. Gene finds himself only 1.2 seconds back of the 5. 30 seconds left to go. Looks like Breck Burrs may have rolled his upside down. That may give Breeden Benz the number 2 spot now with 20 seconds left to go. Over here on the left-hand side of the track.
15 seconds left.
See when they come back to start finish line. Breeden Benz now up to the number 2 spot. Jader Lopez to the number 3. Breck falls down to the 4. Benz over here coming in through the sweeper. Jader Lopez right there on his back bumper. They work through the back section of the track. Jader goes full send. Oh, man, Jader really sending it as the race clock now expires, trying to find that number 2 spot. Here they come on to the front straightaway. Oh, man, they get a little bit squirrely. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, one's upside down. It'll be Jader Lopez upside down across the line. Wow. So Lopez and Benz battling it out down the front straightaway.
Steve Zykolski done.
Wait on Zach Schmidt. He's going to come home into number 8. That is the race, guys. Everybody is done. All righty, guys. Patrick Ross are going to take the race win. Put your cards down. Come on and grab a 2 marshal spot. Race number 11 in the books. Race number 12 coming up next.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
He did. He rolled it. He crawled across the line upside down. You pushed him all the way. I know he should have. All right, let's get our marshals out here. 2-wheel drive mod buggy coming up next. Race 12. All right, guys, let's get. Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Julian Oliveras.
All the power. Lap traffic get you? Yeah. Yeah. It happens.
1 minute to the start of the race.
It's open wheel racing. All right, guys, let's clear the track, please. Clear the track. Clear the track, please. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's turn them loose, turn them loose, turn them loose, and get them all checked in.
Kenny Setzer. Steven Torres. Tyler Rhymes. Chad Buckland. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Kyle Paquette. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Richard Lewis.
All right, guys, let's get them lined up. I need Julian, please, on the 1. Kyle Paquette on the 2. Kenny Setzer on the 3. Chad Buckland on 4. Tyler Rounds 5. Josh Hall on the 6. Richard Lewis on the 7. And Steven Torres on the 8. Let's get them lined up, guys. I am missing Josh Hall. Where you at, Josh? Here he comes. I see him. I see him moving. The bearded wonder. All right. Get Josh on the 6. Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. And we're off and running. Julian going to lead the way. Kyle Paquette right behind him in the number 2 spot. Followed by Kenny Setzer. They come in through the sweeper. Oh, no. Julian going to get it wrong. Julian going to fall down to the number 2 spot now. Put Kyle Paquette out in front. Here they come down the front straightaway. Kyle Paquette leading here on lap number 1. Kenny Setzer still right there in the number 3 spot. Associated right now running 1, 2, and 3. Chad Buckland working into number 4. Buckland. Is that an old is that a TLR? Yeah. Yep. It's Kyle Paquette, Julian, Kenny, Chad, and Tyler Rhymes, your top 5.
4 minutes left.
Kyle Paquette feeling the pressure here from Julian. Oh, no, Kyle Paquette going to get it wrong. A little small skip double. So that's going to put Julian out in front. They got a lot of lap traffic. They're trying to work their way around. Guys clicking off 25-second lap times here. It's actually a lot of run line in this little small footprint area. The mastermind, Jason Davis, put this layout in and used just about every single inch of run line available.
3 minutes left.
2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Kenny Setzer holding on to number 2 spot. 1.9 seconds out of the race lead. Kyle Paquette and Chad Buckland battling it out right now. They're separated about 1.6 seconds. Tyler Rhymes in the number 5. Steven Torres in the 6. Josh Hall 7. Richard Lewis in the 8. 2:45 left to go. Race number 13, you're coming up next. That's a shame nobody's running four-wheel drive mod buggy because I think they could turn that into a quad. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. Three minutes down, 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
Kenny Setzer now up into the race lead. Julian falls down to the number 2 spot. Setzer around the hairpin corner. The yellow and pink out in front. Got number 2 directly behind him. Setzer checked up a little bit right in front of Julian. And I think it might have caught Julian a little off guard. They both just decided to double into the second set. A little bit of breathing room now here between Setzer and Julian. Let's see here. When they got lap traffic, all kinds of squirrel there in front of them. So it looks like they're both just kind of playing it safe as they're coming in through the doubles in the back. Kenny Setzer still leading the way. Julian holding on to number 2. Julian Oliveris, 6.5 seconds up.
1 minute left.
On Kyle Paquette. Looks like Julian beginning to close the gap now on Setzer. Top left-hand side of the track here to come down the hill. Battle for the race lead, side by side. Oh, Julian diving to the inside.
seconds left.
Kenny Setzer closes the door on him. Here they come around the tight hairpin at the jammer jump, side by side. Kenny Setzer still holding on to that race lead, but he is feeling a ton of pressure here from Julian.
Left.
Neither one of them send it as they go in through the double-doubles. On to the top left-hand side of the track. Looks like Julian mounting a charge here once again, looking to the inside. Oh, he's trying to stick it in the corner. 2 different lines coming into the front straightaway.
15 seconds left.
Oh, I think they get together a little bit and they go into the corner. So Kenny going to get all kinds of squirrely as he's in the dust. Julian now takes over the race lead. Kenny to the 2 as the race clock expires.
Tyler Rhymes done.
Julian over here on the left-hand side of the track.
Josh Hall done.
Here to come back towards start-finish.
Julian
Cross the
Oliveira
start-finish
done.
line to go. Julian going to take the
Kenny
race
sets
win
it
here.
done.
Name ain't number 1. Kenny going to come home in
Chad
number
Buckland
2.
done.
Kyle Paquette going to finish up in the 3. Tyler Ryan's going to come home in the 4. Chad Buckland going to round out your top 5. Josh Hall going to finish up in the 6. Steven Torres in the 7.
Kyle
And Richard
Paquette
Lewis going to come home in the 8.
All
That's the
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Everybody
Richard
is
Lewis
done.
done.
All right, race number 12 in the books. Race number 13. You're now coming up next. All right, you guys, quickly put your cards
2
down.
minutes to
Need
the
all
start of
8
the
of you
race.
out here to grab a commercial spot. 17.5, four-wheel drive, Sportsman stock buggy coming up next.
John Stevens. Willie Montero. Derek LeBeouf. Barry Boatwright. Chris Craig. Steve Fauch.
All right, guys, I need my marshals out here, please. Marshals, please.
Jordan
I had
Newman.
AW on the stand. Need all AW out
Joe
here.
Torres. Brock Burns. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Wait on a check from CJ Craig. CJ Craig. Wait on a check from you. CJ, you put a transponder in it, buddy? All righty, guys, let's go ahead and let's get our
seconds to the
guys
start of
lined
the
up here.
race.
Need Barry on the 1, Jordan on the 2, Brock on the 3, Steve 4, Willie 5, Joe 6, CJ 7, John 8, Chris 9, and Derek on the 10.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Race 13 on the track, race 14, you're on deck.
CJ Craig.
There we go, got everybody checked in now. Let CJ get back up on the stand. And CJ going to line up on the number 7. Looks like you're already lined up. All righty, guys, here we go. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. All righty, guys, this race number 13 now underway. Banana Berry going to be leading the way. Going to have a bumper full, though, Jordan Newman. Newman going to try to find a way around here. 17.5, four-wheel drive buggy. Newman now going to move up into the race lead. Banana Berry going to fall down to the 2. On the top left-hand side of the track coming down the hill. Barry going to move back to the race lead, side by side as they come onto the front straightaway. Now it's going to be Jordan back to the race lead as they trade positions here several times on the first lap. Through the short chute they go. You got Willie Montero up to the number 3 spot. CJ Craig in the 4. Steve 5. Battle for the race lead. Starting to separate just a little bit now. Jordan Newman, though, out in front. Barry not too far back. Right out about 1 second. So work the top left-hand side of the track. Race 13 on the track. Race 14, you're on deck. Race 14.
4 minutes left.
It's Jordan, Barry, Willie, CJ, Steve, your top 5. Derek holding on to 6. Joe Torres in the 7. John Stevens in the 8. Brock Burns in the 9. And Chris Craig in the 10. Jordan Newman right now with that top spot, only 1.1 seconds up on Barry Boatwright last time by the line. It's Willie Stephen Craig battling out for that 3, 4, and 5. There goes your race leader, cross start finish line. Now he's got a 4-second lead up on Barry. Your race leader running the all silver car.
3 minutes left.
Coming in through the sweeper over here. Got some live traffic there just in front of him. Newman now 4.8 seconds up on Barry. Barry has opened up a 12-second lead upon Steve, who's climbed into that number 3. Willie Montero right behind him in that number 4. Got C.J. Craig holding on to that number 5. Now 6.6 seconds back at 4. Your top 5 now beginning to spread apart a little bit here.
Two minutes left.
Here's Jordan, Barry, Steve, Willie, and CJ. Right now, your top 5. Jordan Newman 6.7 seconds up on Barry last time by the line. Race number 14. You are on deck. Steve still working in the number 3 spot, 17 seconds up on C.J. Craig. Willie Montero in the number 5, 4.7 seconds back in the 4 spot with 1 minute left to go. The long lap here for Steve. There he is coming across the line. Give up a little bit of time here. He had a comfortable lead, though, up on C.J., who was in the 4. Oh, we got one upside down here in the middle section of the track.
.45 seconds left.
Jordan Newman, 8 seconds up on the field.
.30 seconds left.
Right now is Jordan Newman leading the way. Stretching his lead out even more. Everybody kind of spread apart on the track right now, except for John Stevens and Derek LaBeouf for the 7 and 8. All right, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here, computer, call you done.
John Stevens done. Barry Boatwright done. Derek LaBeouf done.
So Barry Boatwright going to come home in that number 2 spot. Jordan Newman coming back to the line. He's going to take the win here in A-Main number 1.
Steve Fouch done.
Steve going to come home in the 3. Jordan
CJ
takes
Craig
race
done.
wins. C.J. Craig in the 4.
All drivers are finished.
And there we go, guys. That's
Joe
a race.
Torres
Everybody is done.
Chris Craig done.
So it's going to be Jordan, Barry, Steve, C.J., and Brock, your top 5. All right, you guys, put your cards down. Coming on, get a turn marshal spot. Race number 14 now taking a stand.
2 minutes to the start of the race. Jonathan Canto. Steve Zykolski.
All right, guys, put your cards down. Come on and get a turn marshal spot, please.
Joe Dudzinski.
Race 14
Jason
on the stand.
Davis.
We're picking them up, putting them down here pretty quick, guys. Let's keep it rolling.
Chris Burt. Kyle
We
Paquette.
got 10 races left to go after this one.
John Bernard. Braden Binns.
Come on, guys. Let's get our marshals out here, please, from that last race. Get all our spots covered.
One minute
Hey,
to
we
the
can
start
give
of the
Brad a
race.
little bit more room there on the driver's stand. He's
Brad
all
Leeson.
cramped up. Give Brad a little bit more room there on the driver's stand. He's all cramped up. There's a big spot open where some of y'all can kind of spread apart a little bit. There we go. Thank you, guys.
45 seconds to the start
All
of the
righty,
race.
guys. Let's get them lined up. John Bernard on the number 1. Kyle Paquette on number 2. Braden Benz on the 3. Breck Burns on the 4. Brad Eastham on the 5.
30 seconds
Chris
to the
Burt
start
on
of
the
the race.
6. I need Jonathan Canto on the 7. Steve on the 8. Joe 9. And Jason Davis, please, on the 10.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
All righty, guys. This is your 13.5 Pro 4-Wheel Drive Buggy presented by Donathan
Less than
RC.
5.
All right. Braden, you good to go? I can't see your car. Are you good? All right. Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. All right, race number 14 underway. Being led off here by John Bernard. Bernard running the Techno. 4-wheel drive. What was that? The ET? No, the EB 410.2, I think is what it is. Kyle Paquette. Starting in that number 2 spot. Oh, got a little bit of problems here in the back of the pack. They're trying to get it worked out. Big lead now here for your race leaders. They come across that start-finish line. Battle for that number 2 between Paquette and Canto. Canto not making Q1. Turning his first laps in Q2. Right now running in that number 3 spot. Braden Benz holding on to that number 4. 2, 3, and 4 over here coming in through the sweeper. Working the back section of the track now. Oh, Braden Benz going to get it wrong. He's going to roll upside down. Going to have to be marshaled here. 2 and 3 now coming on to the front straight away. Kyle Paquette across the line. Canto right behind him in number 3. Oh, no, Canto going to barrel roll it
4
or
minutes left.
endo it. Gets it right back on all 4 wheels. Breck Burns now beginning to battle his way forward in that yellow and red. Breck started in that number 4 spot right here on the back side of Canto. John Bernard finds himself out in front. 4.4 seconds up on the field. 1:30 down and 3:30 left to go. It's Bernard, Paquette, Canto, Burns, and Davis now up to the 5. Uh-oh. Check. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Batteries died. John Bernard still leading the way, but it's Kyle Paquette in at number 2, feeling the pressure here from Breck Burns, who is in the number 3. Burns. What's that? Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Oh, we got one that lost a tire there. That's Joe. Oh, man, lost a tire. Don't worry, man. You can still hold it on to it in A2. You can still get your podium finish in A2. Got to dig for it. Got to work. But you can still get a podium. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Breck Burns right now, 3.6 seconds behind Kyle Paquette. Jason Davis working at number 4. One going through a tumble there in the middle section of the track. I think that might have been Canto. Canto is working at number 5 position. Just over 2 minutes left to go. John Bernard, 4.6 seconds up on Kyle Paquette. Paquette, 4 seconds up on Breck Burns.
Two minutes left.
Yes, Bernard, Paquette, Burns, Benz. Your top 4, Steve, now in that 5 spot, half a second away behind Braden for the 4. 1:30 left to go. John Bernard, 3.4 seconds up on the field. Kyle Paquette has opened up a 9.4 second lead upon Breck Burns. Braden Benz, 8.6 seconds back at that 3. There's Steve coming across the line, only 0.4 of a second back as they work the middle section of the track. 14 on the track, 15 up next. Race 15, have them ready. We got 10 more races to go after this one, guys. What's that? Race 15 is Stadium Truck, yes. Yeah, I know y'all, a lot of y'all are race marshal race.
45 seconds left.
Oh. It's Bernard. 3 seconds up on Paquette.
30 seconds
as
left.
Paquette beginning to close the gap here a little bit for the race lead. Uh-oh. Got one to stop out here. Uh-oh. Steve lost steering on his,
15
running
seconds
in the
left.
number 5 position. He's going to put Eastham now up to the 5. He's currently 6.4 seconds behind Braden Benz. And race clock is about to expire. The gap has now shrunk down to 1.6 seconds for that race lead. Kyle Paquette has closed the gap here in a hurry on John Bernard's race clock. Comes now sounds ready to come across start finish line. John Bernard will take the race win, but what a charge there at the very end for Kyle Paquette as he ran him down. Going to come on in at number 2. Breck Burns going to finish up in the 3. Braden Benz in the 4, and Brad Eastham rounding out your top 5.
Breck Burns done.
Waiting on the race back to the line.
Jason Davis done.
Jason Davis going to come on in the 6. Chris Bird in the 7.
All drivers are finished.
And there we go, guys. That's the race.
Chris
Everybody
Bird
is done. Remember, guys, even if you break an A1, you can still win A2 and win the overall. It's not as easy, but it can still be done. Race 15, race 15.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Coming up next, we're going to give our guys a couple of extra moment here as they are race marshal race.
Teddy Davis. Sean Mann. Patrick Rossiter. Ron van der Kooi. Robert Goodman.
All right, guys, I need my marshals out here, please. Marshals coming out. Got a guy that's also back-to-back.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, I need all my marshals out here, please. Marshals coming out.
Steve
Waiting on
Couch.
Jason and Brad as they were race back-to-back.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Giving them just
Jason
a moment
Davis.
here. It's 13.5, two-wheel drive stadium truck up on the
Less than
stand.
5.
I'm ready, man. I am beat. I am so ready to go home. I am ready for some time off. P&B wore me out. I know Danny's tired. I know Gene's
Bradley
tired. I
Eason.
know Josie's tired. I know Keenan's tired. Patrick, we all give out. Josh Hall waiting on a check from you, buddy. Josh Hall. I don't see him on the stand. Josh? He's coming? Okay. gingerbread. That's Kyle Kosick. That's the gingerbread man. That's me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get it lined up. Patrick on the 1, Jason on the 2, Josh on the 3, Brad on the 4, Ron 5, Steve 6, Sean 7, Jonathan 8, Teddy 9, Robert Goodman on the 10.
I appreciate it, but I can't, man. I'll have heartburn so daggone bad. I'll be belching in the microphone. I appreciate it though.
Is he going to make it, guys? Josh, going to make it, buddy? Stadium truck. Brad, you gonna go sleep in tomorrow? No. I don't even know if I'm going to pack up tonight. Dude, I'm so tired. I don't even know if I can finish these last 9 races. I say we just go home. I mean, I got their money. Isn't that what most promoters do? They just take the money and run? I mean, that's what they do on the West Coast. Just take the money and run. All right. Here comes Josh. Going to get checked in. Josh going to light up on the 3, buddy. On the 3.
Josh Hall.
All right. Here we go, guys. All right. Racers ready. Oh, give Josh just a moment here. Make sure he's set and ready to go. Josh, you good? Need a deep breath? Need a back rub? Anything like that? Patrick standing right there. Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. Here's going to be Patrick Rossiter in the stadium truck, leading them off here early. Jason Davis in that number 2 spot. Josh Hall in that number 3 as they started. Oh, look at them stack up here in the back of the pack as they come through the jammer jump. Oh, man, it's a big pile up. Oh, no. Jason Davis upside down on his lid. It's going to be Brad Easom up to the race lead. Up into the number 2. There goes your race leader. Down across start-finish line. Here comes Easom. Down the front straightaway. Holding on to the 2. Who's going to be in the 3? Looks like Teddy Davis going to work his way to the 3 now. Jason Davis in the 4. Canto in the 5. Race number 15 on the track. Race number 16 coming up next.
Four minutes left.
There's Patrick Rossiter, Brad Easom, Jason Davis, Teddy Davis, Jonathan Canto. Right now, your top 5 with a minute 15 down and 3:45 left to go. Rossiter streaking across the line, 3.5 seconds up on Brad Easom. Easom 6.4 seconds up on Davis. Teddy Davis holding on to the 4. That's Jason to the 3. Teddy and Canto come across the line very close together, just behind Jason. Here to come in the middle section of the track. Jason in that bright silver stadium truck. In the chrome paint scheme. Your race leader well out in front. 10 seconds up on the field. Oh, got one upside down right here by me. Go. Careful, Marshall. Careful.
3 minutes left.
Uh-oh. Is the body still hanging on? Okay, I thought the body might have been coming off on it there for a minute. Looks like, nope, it is coming off. Oh, hang on there, body. I think that's Canto. Steve Fauchon going to move up to that number 3. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Battle starting to tighten up a little bit between Davis and Esom. Just over 2 minutes left to go. It's Rossiter, Esom, Davis, Hall, and Steve Foch in the 5. Canto still working at 6. Teddy Davis in the 7. Ron Vanderkoy in the 8. Sean Mann 9. Robert Goodman in the 10. There goes Jason Davis coming across start-finish line. 5 seconds back of Brad Esom. Steve now works his way to the number 4. Draws the Canto to the 5. Josh Hall falling down the ladder. Put Teddy Davis to the 6. Josh Hall 7. 1:40 left to go. There goes Rossiter coming across start-finish line. Rossiter with a 32-second lap that allowed Brad Easton to make up some time here. Now Easton going to have a rough lap. Going to be back to 9 seconds of gap separating 1 and 2.
One minute left.
All right, now it's going to be Brad Easton and Jason Davis battling it out for that number 2 and 3 spot. They are very close together here on the racetrack.
45 seconds left.
Looks like they got lap traffic right now stuck in between them. Lap traffic going to concede and give them some room. That's that all-purple truck working the back section of the track, followed by the all-silver. In through the tabletop to go. Top left-hand side. Here they come down the hill.
30 seconds
Jason
left.
Davis trying to find a way around Easton here. They come around the 180. Onto the front straightaway. Associated versus X-Ray right now. 20 seconds left to go. Jason Davis trying to close in
15
here.
seconds left.
On Brad Easton. Oh, Easton going to bounce that off the pipe. Still holding on that too, though. Here they come through the tabletop. Oh, it looks like maybe Jason went for the jump pass there on Easton as the race clock expires. Oh, man, they get all kinds of scrolling. They bump wheels. It's going to be a drag race down the straightaway. Oh, man, it's going to be Jason Davis edging out Brad Easton there at the very end.
Steve Foch done.
That is the race, guys. Patrick Rossiter going to take the race win. So it's going to be Rossiter, Davis, and Easton. 1, 2, and 3. Steve going to come home in the 4. Josh Hall going to finish up to 5. That is the race, guys. Everybody is done.
All drivers are finished. Jonathan Canto done.
All right, guys. Race number 15 in the books. Race number 16. Going to be coming up next. Novice A main number 2.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, guys. I need all my marshals out here. Hey, Patrick, can you give me a break for just maybe one race? Just one race. I need to run to the restroom, please. All right, guys. I need my turn marshals out here, please. Turn marshals. Novice on the driver's stand. Novice. That's what I say. All right, guys. Novice up on the stand. Let's get our marshals out here, please.
Santiago Federico.
All right, guys, let's get him checked in. Novice, go ahead and make your one warm-up lap. One lap. Check him in. Make one warm-up lap.
Emerson Rhymes.
Let me get Stadium Truck A main. Come on out to turn, Marshal. Should be good. Should have all buckets covered. Just waiting on a check-in from Maddie.
Madison Hart.
There she is.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Alrighty, guys, you're going to do your one warm-up lap, and then you're going to come slow on the straightaway. Go slow on the straightaway. Next time by. Going to go ahead and grid them up. Maddie on the 1, Layden on the 2, Santiago 3, and Emerson on the 4. Alrighty, guys, slow on the straightaway.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's go ahead and get them lined up. Maddie on the 1, Layden on the 2, Santiago on the 3, and Emerson on the 4.
.15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, so Maddie is our top qualifier. She is card number 16. Layden lining up on the number 2. He is card number, is that 2? I believe, card number 2. Santiago is, what card number is Santiago? Number 6? What number is he? Somebody tell me, Jason. Okay, all right, so Santiago is number 2. Layden is card number 1. And then Emerson is card number 4 with yellow wheels. Yellow wheels. All righty, guys, here we go. Marshall's looking live. Drivers ready? Marshall's ready. Everybody stand up straight. Hold our radio tight. We're going to focus on our car. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Oh, no. False start. Y'all jump the gun. Go back. Go back. All right, let's try this again. Maddie 1, Layden 2, Santiago 3, Emerson 4. All right. Let Mr. Jason get you situated. Okay. Let's try this again. Racers ready? Marshall's ready. On your mark. Get set. Go! Layden still with a little bit of a jump, but he did check up. And he waited just a little bit after the tone. Back up. Put it in reverse, Terry. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing? Oh, there. Remember, guys, you got to go around each other, not through each other. So Layden out there running some vintage rear wheels. Those are rims actually for the Associated B3. So they got some old rims out there. Really? That's odd. So Layden leading him around lap number 1 in car number 1. Maddie holding on to the number 2 spot, car number 16. You got Santiago, car number 2, in that number 3 spot. And Maddie.
4 minutes left.
In that number 4. Or excuse me, Emerson in the 4. I apologize. All right, so looks like Layden took the win here in A main number 1, looking to wrap it up here in A main number 2 with another win. I will need all my novice drivers, please report to the podium after this race. All my novice drivers will report to the podium after this race. So it is Layden, Maddie, Santiago, and Emerson. Race leader. Coming down the front straightaway. Oh, going to get stuck in the pipe there. Marshall's it himself. Man, Layden, this is not a game. He's got a headset on and everything. Who says you don't need pit guys in electric? He's either talking to his pit guy or taking a customer service call. I'm not quite sure. Thank you for calling Tech Support. My name is Layden. How can I help you? Maddie in that number 2 spot. She was our top qualifier here this weekend. Definitely driving better than her fiance Zach, for sure. She should give him her setup sheet. Or maybe he should call Layden with tech support. Maybe he can set up his car through there. I'm not sure. I don't know. Santiago holding on to that number 3 spot. He's doing it for Dale. Santiago, the largest driver on the stand.
2 minutes left.
Actually, I think him and Emerson are about the same size. About the same size as their cars, actually. All right, 350 now, 145 left to go. Everyone pretty well spread apart on the track. Race leader coming up on the backside of Maddie. Oh, Maddie going to get it short. Oh, they're both going to get it wrong, Marshall. Also, friendly reminder, novice drivers, after your podium picture, please return your cars to the VIP area, please, as you found them. So we need battery, paperwork, charger, charge lead. If you got tires for the car, you may keep those, but we do need the stock tires put back on so they can be
1 minute
put
left.
back in their garage until round 4 at Beachline. Oh, boy. Hey, Steve, would you mind turning that joint right there, the little pipe joint right there? Thank you, sir. Yeah, just turn it and put it. There you go.
45 seconds left.
There you go. Steve has the technology. He's got it. Okay. Like, what was I doing? I can't hear you. 30 seconds.
30
Layden
seconds left.
still out front. Coming down the front straightaway. Oh, boy, we got a turtle. Emerson turning into a turtle. Everyone's still spread out on the clock. 15 seconds
left.
Clock is about to expire. Got one upside down here in the triple. You're going to race him back to the line. Putting a lap up on the field. Taking the win overall, it's going to be Layden Parrott.
Layden Parrott done.
Congratulations, Layden. Layden going to take the win here this weekend for round number 3. Everyone else finished the lap you are on.
Madison Hart done.
Our top qualifier going to finish in that number 2 spot.
Emerson Rhymes
Emerson going to come home in the 4 and
drivers are
Santiago
finished.
in the 3.
Santiago
All right,
Federico
drivers,
done.
please report to the podium right behind the driver's stand with your cars for picture. Layden 1, Madison 2, Santiago 3, and Emerson 4.
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco,
And I'm Kyle Go.
and we are Team Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200 buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt Weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt. We're unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend.
Okay, I'm actually behind you. Hello.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, I need
Less than
marshals to
5.
the track, please. Marshals to the track, please. All right, guys, some more laps. Teddy Davis, I need a check from you, Teddy Davis. No check from you, Teddy. Let's line them up. I need Barry on the 1, CJ on the 2, Teddy on the 3, Sean Mann on the 4, Pete Iorio on the 5, Rod Vanderkoy on the 6, Aaron Wells on the 7, Jose on the 8, Joe Wallace on the 9, Robert Goodman on the 10. Guys, I need a ton of turn marshal help out here. I got 1, 2. I got 2 buckets empty. I need 2 turn marshals, please. Can I please have 2 volunteer turn marshals? All right, I need 1 volunteer at the end of the front straightaway. 1 volunteer, please. Can I please have one volunteer? Just need one turn marshal. I'd really like to get this one here underway. One turn marshal at the end of the front straightaway. So you got it? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Or yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to grab that. Thank you, Joe. Teddy, I need you to check in for me on the 3.
Teddy Davis.
All right, guys, here we go. A main number 2. Race is ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. Barry took the win. In A main number 1. Go look to wrap it up here in A main number 2. Does CJ have anything for him here? CJ tight on the corner, trying to find a way around Barry. Oh, they're going to look to the inside once again. Going to make the pass. Oh, no, CJ going to roll upside down and Barry hard into him. Oh, no. Barry going to be, oh, no, careful, Marshall. Oh, my God, my volunteer turn marshal going to get banged in the head. Oh, he's hung up. He's coming. Oh, Lord, my volunteer only got smacked in the head. Sean Mann right now leading the way. Mann in the bright green and yellow. Out in front. Oh, CJ going to have a little bit of problems here in the back of the pack on the wrong side of the pipe. Now Barry going to move up to that number 2. Barry trying to fight his way back forward. Man, look at the gaggle of cars here on the far left-hand side of the track. Battling out for that number 2 spot. Here they come down the front straightaway. CJ in that bright, or that all blue. You've got Barry in the pink, white, and yellow. Holding on the 2 spot. CJ now feeling the pressure here from Pete Iorio. Pete putting the pressure on him. Pete running the white, orange, and gray. Onto the top left-hand side of the track, Barry Boatwright. Banana Barry coming onto the front stretch. Across the start-finish line he goes. Man, I tell you what, Sean Mann has opened up a nearly 5-second lead here on the field. He's enjoying that clean track all around him in that cold trickle paint scheme. Battle for number 2 spot. Working through the tabletop in the back section of the track.
3 minutes left.
Oh, man, jump pass there for CJ over Barry. Oh, Barry going to get inside of him. Here they come down the front straightaway. CJ out breaking. Barry coming in through the corner. They're beginning to close the gap now on Sean Mann for the top spot. 2:30 left to go. Working the right, left-hand side of the track. Here's a battle for the race lead coming onto the front straightaway. 1 and 2 across start-finish line. An all-blue truck with the yellow wheel on front, white wheel on back. Oh, side by side as they come in through the jammer jump. Oh, love tap in the rear end. There from Sean Mann. As CJ made the pass. CJ finds himself to the top of the leaderboard now. Onto the left-hand side of the track. Here he comes in through the dog leg. Around the hairpin turn. Down across start-finish. CJ Sutherland out in front, followed by Sean Mann, who's working at number 2. You've got Barry Boatwright in 3, Pete Iorio in the 4, Ron Vanderkoy in the 5, Robert Goodman in at number 6, Jose in the 7, Joe Wallace in the 8, Aaron Wells in the 9, Teddy Davis in the 10. Race 17 on the track. CJ looking for some extra speed here with 90 seconds left to go. He does not have the time he needs to take the win overall. They had too much problems at the start. Set their pace back. Oh, Barry now going to make that pass here on Sean Mann for the number 2 spot. Can Barry run down CJ for the race lead? Race number 18, you're coming up next. Race 18, 21.5, two-wheel drive, Sportsman stock buggy. Coming up next. Goodman going to snag a pipe, roll upside down.
45 seconds left.
By the way, that was the truck that hit you earlier that you just marshaled, just letting you know. Just in case you didn't catch the paint scheme as it grazed your head. CJ, Barry, Sean, 1, 2, and 3. Are they
30
making
seconds
fun of
left.
you because that truck hit you? Are they laughing at you? No? I appreciate you coming out to volunteer marshal. CJ, Barry,
15 seconds
Sean, 1,
left.
2, and 3. Looks like Joe Wallace and Sean Mann very close together. They are separated by 1 lap on the track. All righty, guys, race clock has expired. CJ looks like he's going to take the win here in race number 17, A-Main number
Robert
2 of
Goodman
two-wheel
done.
drive short course.
CJ Soderlund done.
But it
Barry
will
Botryk
be
done.
Banana Berry Boatwright taking the win overall. CJ going to
Sean
come home
Mann
in the
done.
number 2 spot. Sean
Joe
Mann going to
Wallace
finish
done.
up to 3. Ron Vanderkoy 4. Teddy Davis going to round out your top 5.
Teddy
All right,
Davis
guys,
done.
from here on out, the rest
Aaron
of
Wells
our podiums
Ron
will be
Vanderkoy
taken
done.
after the
All
completion
drivers are finished.
of our
PRR
event.
done.
So just put your trucks down, come on out, grab a to Marshall spot. Again, we'll take podium pictures at the completion of the event. So we get this thing over with and get home. All right, race number 18 up on the stand. It's 21.5, two-wheel
2
drive,
minutes to the
Sportsman
start of the
stock
race.
buggy. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please, from two-wheel drive short course. Again, we'll do our top
Benjamin
5 podium
Rosa.
picks, top 5 podium picks at the completion of the event from here on out.
Josie Padishal.
Rookie drivers,
Jonathan
make
Ryan.
sure you turn in. Rookie drivers, make sure you turn in your novice cars.
Jordan
Excuse me, not
Newman.
rookie. Novice
Keenan
drivers,
White.
please make sure you
John
turn in your
Stevens.
novice cars.
David Kennedy.
All right, I need my turn marshals out here, please. What you yawning for over there, Miss Maria? What?
Eric Hosford.
Oh, my God. Did you stay up to midnight? No. No, I know you didn't. Come on, guys. Need my marshals out here, please. Marshals, come on out, please. Marshals to the track. Race number 18 on the
Steve
stand.
Bouch.
Waiting on Joe
1 minute
Wallace
to the
here.
start
He's
of the
having run
race.
back to back. Looks like Joe's already up on the stand here. Looks like you're putting his car down. Yep.
45 seconds to the
Got
start
one
of the
upside
race.
down in the back triple, guys.
Joe
Caution,
Wallace.
caution, caution. Back double double. Caution in the back double double. That was very nice.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
All righty, guys. We're going to run race number 19, then we're going to blow the track off. Race 19, then we're going to blow the track off. All right, watch out. Caution and double in the back. Caution, double in the back, please. Careful, 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 guys. Got one upside down, double in the back.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get them lined up. I need Jordan on the 1, Josie on number 2, Dave Kennedy on the number 3, Joe Wallace on the 4, Jonathan on the 5, Keenan on the 6, Benjamin on the
Less than
7,
5.
John on the 8, Steve 9, Eric 10. Again, top five in every class. Podium picks at the completion of the event. Top 5 in every class. Please don't run off. All right, Dave, you're on the 3. Here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. It's going to be Jordan Newman. He's got a rocket ship of a car here. 21.5, two-wheel drive, Sportsman stock buggy. Oh, no. All kinds of problems here. They stack up here in the back of the pack, hitting that first double. Josie Padishaw working the number 2 spot. Looks like Joe Wallace working his way to the number 3. And they come over here on the left-hand side of the track for lap number 1. Jordan Newman out in front, got Joe Wallace now up to the number 2 spot. Put Dave Kennedy up to the number 3. Jonathan in the 4. Long way still to go here in this race. Steve holding on to 5, Ben in that 6, Josie 7, John 8, Eric 9, Keenan in the 10. 1 minute
4 minutes
down,
left.
4 minutes left to go. Race number 18 on the track, race number 19, you're on deck. Jordan Newman beginning to really stretch it out now. He's 10 seconds up on the field. Jonathan working in number 3 spot, only 1.5 seconds behind Dave Kennedy. Now 9/10 of a second as they come across the line. Oh, easy there now. Easy, guys, easy. Ben Rosa going to move up into that number 3 spot. Looks like Kennedy may have fallen down to the number 4.
3 minutes left.
Oh, we got one upside down here in the back. Caution in the back. Couple of them upside down. Careful behind you. Careful. Careful, Aaron. Oh, my goodness. Don't hurt yourself. We are old and do not heal as fast as we used to. Jordan Newman out in front. Last time by the line. Had a nearly 1 lap lead here up on the field already. 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go. Jonathan right now holding on that number 2 spot. 1.6 seconds up on Ben Rosa last time by the line. Now that gap going to grow to 5 seconds. Pattershaw works her way back up to the 4. Pattershaw only 1.7 seconds back of Ben Rosa. Looks like that gap has shrunk up some more now. That gap right at half a second as they come in through the double in the back section of the track. Around the dog leg. Battle onto the front straightaway for the 3 and 4 position. Josie trying to coast again. Oh, no. Rosa going to roll upside down. Gets it back on all 4 wheels. Josie right there on his back bumper now. Josie now going to move up into the number 3 spot. Ben Rosa falls down to, oh, no. Rosa going to spin it out in the corner. That's going to allow Dave Kennedy to catch up. One minute down, or excuse me, 4 minutes down. 1 minute left to go. Newman, way out in front, 28-second lead.
1 minute left.
Lap up on the field now.
$45 left.
Jade, are you going home tonight? About to say I got an air mattress. No?
30
You
seconds
ain't never
left.
heard me snore, buddy. No, you haven't. So Jader is known for his snoring. And we shared a room, what was it, probably 10 years
15
ago?
seconds left.
Probably. And everybody warned me about Jader snoring. And I told him if he made a peep, I would murder him in his sleep. And I don't think he ever went to sleep at night because he was scared to death I was going to kill him.
Jonathan Nurian done.
All righty, guys. Race
Josie
clock has
Marshall
expired. Jonathan
Jordan
Noren
Newman
going to come home in that number 2 spot.
John
Josie
Stevens
going to
done.
finish up in that 3. Jordan going to finish up with the race lead and win
Haas Ford done.
overall.
David Kennedy done.
All righty, guys.
Benjamin
Your
Rosa
top
done.
5 overall. Waiting on everybody to finish up here with their time. Waiting on Steve, Keenan, and Joe.
Steve Fouch done. Keenan White done. All drivers are finished.
There we go, guys. All right,
Joe
let me
Wallace
tell you your
done.
top 5 overall. Ron, you look like you've gotten a little bit of sun today. Yeah, you've gotten a
2
little bit
minutes
of
to the
sun
start of the
today.
race.
All righty, guys, your top 5 overall. is, it ain't telling me. Wow. Good job.
Philip Edwards.
All right, guys, let's get our turn marshals out there, please. Turn marshals, come on out.
Dennis Harvey.
I'm trying to tell you your top 5 overall, and I got to actually physically print out the results. All right, your top 5 overall. Jordan Newman, your race winner. Josie Padishaw in the 2. Jonathan Norian in the 3. Ben Rosa 4. And Dave Kennedy rounding out your top 5. What's up, Willie? Holy crap. Oh, wow.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay. All right, thank you for letting me know. All right, guys, let's get our turn marshals out here, please. We're going to blow the track off after this race, guys. Going to blow the track off after this race. It's Rookie, presented by GS Hobby. A-Main number 2. Up on the stand.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Emma Rimes took the win in A1. Let's see how it's going to shake down here in A2. Let's get everybody checked in. Waiting on a check from Layden.
15 seconds to the start
Richard
of the race.
Wilson, Griffin Easom, and Grace Davis. Griff, where you at, buddy? Griff, here he comes. I see him. Griff, you're in this race, buddy. You're in this race. You're up. Yeah, I know. I was hoping we wouldn't have to turn them on. Let's go ahead and line them up. I need Jonathan Torres on the 1, Layden on the number 2, Emma Rimes on the 3, Philip Edwards on the 4, Richard Wilson on the 5, Carter Newman on the 6, Griff Easom on the 7, Daniel on the 8, Grace on the 9, Dennis Harvey on the 10. Willie, will you do me a quick favor? There's a breaker box right there by the air compressor breaker that's 70 amp. If you would, switch that on for me. Thank you. A 70 amp breaker. Thank you. All right, we're just waiting on a little Griff here. All right, Griff, you would line up on the 7 for me, buddy. I thought we had taller things than that. I guess it's not. All right, here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. All right, it's going to be Jonathan Torres. Oh, no, all kinds of problems here at the start. Oh, my goodness, they stack up, bumping into one another. Easy now. So it's going to be Landon out in front. The time to beat's a 10-lap 5:27. Here they come over here on the right-hand side of the track. Oh, no, Landon going to roll his upside down. Oh, man, I'm missing a Marshall. There we go. A Marshall's, oh, no, I got one broke as well. Oh, man, rough start here in A2 for all of our drivers. It's going to be Richard Wilson from 5th on the starting grid up into the race lead. Richard Wilson running that dark blue, the white accent out in front. Here he comes over here on the right-hand side of the track. Got Jonathan Torres in the number 2 spot in that all silver. Oh, no, Torres going to get it wrong.
4 minutes left.
That's 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Here comes your race leader on to the front straightaway. Torres holding on to 2 spot. Carter Newman in that number 3. Layden in that number 4. Emma Rimes in the 5. 1:15 down, 3:45 left to go. Easy now. Easy, guys, easy. Oh, I got one out there making some funny noises. Oh, that's not good. Comes your race leader down the front straight. We got Grace Davis there just in front of him. Oh, no, Grace going to get into the race leader, and she got the double. Oh, no, they're all stacked up. That looks like it's going to be Jonathan Torres now up into the race lead. Going to put Wilson down to the 2. Emma Rhymes has battled her way up to the number 3
3
spot.
minutes left.
The time right now between 1 and 2 is very close together. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Here they come over here on the left-hand side of the track, coming back towards start, finish. Across the line to go. Richard Wilson out in front. 1.6 seconds up on Torres. Emma Rhymes right there in the 3. 1, 2, and 3. Only separated by 2 seconds last time by the line. That all blue buggy with the white accent, white wheels, clear wing, right-hand side of the track. Did you come take my blower? Brad done took my blower, didn't he? He did, that butthead. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Richard Wilson. 1.6 seconds up on Torres last time by the line. Wilson looking for a race win. Looking to put it on the podium here. Round number 3 at Newberry RC Park. Layden holding on to number 3. Emma down to the 4. Phillip Edwards in the 5. Griff Easom in the 6. Grace Davis in the 7. Daniel in the 8. 3 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go. Race number 20, you're coming up next. Going to blow the track off real quick after this race, guys. Brad, you see there's a light out. Four minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Richard Wilson right now with a 10-second
1
lead.
minute left.
Jonathan Torres holding on number 2 spot. Landon Parrott in that. Nope, now Landon going to move up to the number 2. Jonathan working at number 3. Forty-five seconds left to go. Wilson with a 10-second lead up on the field. Wilson on a 9-lap pace right now. Need to look for a 10-lap pace. We need to come back to the line. I believe we got a battle for the race lead coming onto the front straightaway. Layden trying to battle his way back to the front. Richard and Layden right now separated by 1.9 seconds last time by the line. Richard, very smooth, clean, and consistent. Has found himself in front of the race field. 10 seconds left to go. This will be their final lap. Here they come in the back section of the track. Layden is closing the gap here on Richard. Across the dog leg they go. One more corner down the front straightaway.
Davis done. Daniel
Richard Wilson will hold on for the
Richard
race
Wilson
win
done.
here. ENA main number 2.
Parrott done.
Layden going to come home in that number 2 spot. Let's see who's going to finish up in that 3.
Jonathan Torres done.
Jonathan going to come home in that number 3 spot. Phillips Edwards going to finish up in the 4. Grace Davis will come home in the 5.
Griffin Easom done.
Griff Easom finishes up in the 6, and Daniel in the 7. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. Waiting on Phillip to come back to the line here. Here he comes. He will finish up in the 4.
All
And there we
drivers
go.
are finished.
All
Phillip
right, guys,
Edwards
put
done.
your cards down. Come on out, grab a commercial spot again. Podium picks. Top 5 podium picks in every class.
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco.
And I'm Kyle Go.
And we are Team
Team
Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200 buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt. We're unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend, running with the team, AJ, Kevin, getting stuff tuned in. This is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to have on your shelves at every hobby shop all over the country.
Braden Bins.
I need my turn marshals, please, from rookie. Turn marshals from rookie out to the track. I need Wilson, Parrott, Torres, Edwards, Davis, Esom, Daniel, Emma, Carter, and Dennis out to the track, please. I don't know. Are you asking me or asking him? I don't know.
Breck Burns.
All right, guys, let's get our marshals out here, please. Marshals,
Steve
come on out.
Zagorski.
And let's get them checked in. Two-wheel drive, Pro
Patrick
Stock,
Ryder.
17.5, presented by Team Associated. Up on the driver's stand.
Expert.
Patrick
Zachary
Rossler took
Schmidt.
the win in A-Main number 1. Going to look to wrap it up here in A-Main number 2. Going to give Brad Esom here just a moment. I wish he'd let me blow the track off, but he's the most stubborn man that I've ever met. If you let me blow, if you'd have left my blower alone, I would have blown the track off. Butthead. Now the blower's way over there. So next time I want to blow the track off, now I got to walk way over there. All right. Give Brad some laps here. Watch out on the front straightaway now, guys. Straightaway is not closed. It is not closed.
Bradley Esom.
All right, guys, let's get them lined up. I need Patrick Rossler on the 1, Edwin on the number 2, Jader Lopez on the 3, Brad Esom on the 4, Zachary Schmidt on the 5, Gene Shroud on the 6, Breck Burns on the 7, Steve on the 8, Braden Benz on the 9, and Chris Burt, please, on the 10. Four more races to go, guys, after this one. 4 more to go. We'll be done right at 8 o'clock. Guys, there's actually more room on that driver's stand. If y'all want to kind of spread apart down there where Jader and I mean, there's room. Y'all are really, Patrick, Braden, Jader, y'all all stacked up on top of one another. I guess they do. I hope everybody has bathed properly. All right. Y'all ready? Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. Race number 20 now underway. It's A-Main number 2, 17.5, two-wheel drive, Pro Stock buggy. Patrick ran away with it in A-Main number 1. See what he can do here in A-Main number 2. Edwin working his way through the back section of the track. Track's going to be giving up some speed now as that sun is beginning to set. It's Rossiter with the top spot. Edwin working in the number 2. Brad Esom up to the number 3. Oh, Jader going full send once again on that triple. Trying to make up some time here in the back section of the track.
4 minutes left.
Here they come down across start-finish line. Gene Shrout right there in front of Jader. Jader now going to dive to the inside. Oh, looks like we got a couple. Oh, something's going on over there. Oh, looks like Jader and Gene may have got tied up with one another, as they both falling down the leaderboard here now. Patrick out in front, got a 5.4 second lead up on Edwin. Edwin 4.1 seconds up on Esom. Braden Benz working the number 4 spot, 1 second away from the 3. $140 down, $320 left to go.
Three minutes left.
Is Patrick, Edwin, Braden, Zachary, and Steve your top 5. Patrick Rossiter 7.8 seconds now up on Edwin. Edwin is 6 seconds up on Braden Benz. Man, Zachary and Steve going at it right now for that 4 and 5. Steve only 1.5 seconds behind Zachary. $220 left to go. Rossiter right now with a 7.8 second lead up on Edwin. Edwin 8.6 seconds up on Zachary. Zachary now on 9/10 of a second up on Braden Benz. Steve right there in the number 5 spot, 1.2 seconds behind Braden. Brad Easton working in the 6, Jader Lopez in the 7, Gene Shroud in the 8, Brick Burns in the 9, and Chris Bird in the 10.
2 minutes left.
Race number 21, you're coming up next. 21 up next. Patrick still out in front, 9.4 seconds up on the field. Battle is hot and heavy right now for that 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 position. That's between Zachary, Braden, Steve, Brad, and Jader. Here they come in through the middle section of the track. Zachary now working the doubles in the back. Got Braden Benz there directly behind him.
One minute left.
4 minutes down and 1 minute left to go. Zachary still holding on to that number 3. Zachary looking for a podium finish here as he works the back section of the track. Steve holding on to that number 4.
Left.
Steve right now just outside of the podium. Here they come onto the front straightaway. Across the start-finish line they go. Zachary in that blue and orange through the short chute.
30 seconds left.
Zachary going to be coming up on the backside of Gene here in just a moment. Oh, Gene going full send on the triple. Almost made it. Wow. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Watch your head. Watch your head leaning over in front of the crowd like that. Oh, Patrick going to roll his upside down as he's trying to make his way past the traffic. Zachary Schmidt still holding on to that number 3 spot as this race clock expires. Jader, Steve, and Brad all battling it out
Chris
right
Bird
now
done.
for that 4, 5, and 6
Brett Burns
position.
done. Edwin McDourie is done.
Edwin going to come on in at number 2. Here comes Zach Schmidt. Zach going to come down the front straightaway. He's going to finish up into 3, and I think
Zachary
he's going to
Schmidt
take
done.
that 5 and final podium spot.
Jader Lopez done. Steve Zykolski done. Patrick Rossiter done.
Wait on Braden Benz.
Bradley Easam done.
Looks like Gene pulled his off
Braden
a little
Benz
early.
done.
That is a race, guys. Everybody
All
is
drivers are
done.
finished.
All right.
Gene Shrout, JR
It's
done.
going to be Patrick, Edwin, Zachary, Jader, and Steve. Your final finish in order. Let me tell you your top 5 overall. You send it too hard over that. Is that what happened? You just
2
pulled it
minutes
off?
to the start of the race.
All righty, guys, your top 5 overall. Oh, man, I'm so tired. It is going to be Patrick, Edwin, Jader, Braden, and Zachary, your top 5. All right, guys, need my turn marshals out here, please, from race number 20. It's two-wheel drive modified buggy up on the driver's stand. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's check them in, check them in, check them in. Missing a marshal here in the middle. Had plenty in the last race. Had 10 in the last race. Shouldn't be missing anybody.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Missing a marshal in the middle.
Kyle Paquette, Stephen Torres, Josh Hall, Chad Buckland. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Julian Oliveras.
All right, wait on check from Richard Lewis.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
It's two-wheel drive modified buggy out on the track.
Less than 5.
All right, it's going to be Julian on the 1, Kyle on the 2, Kenny on the 3, Chad on the 4, Tyler on the 5, Josh on the 6, Richard on the 7, and Steven on the 8, please. 3 more races to go, guys, after this one. 3 more to go. Can we get it fixed real quick? Can we get it fixed real quick?
Richard Lewis.
Can we get it fixed real quick? No? It's broke? All right. What's broke on it? The shock cap come off the... Oh, crap. They're going to swap the shock real quick? Okay. Well, we got this quick break while they're fixing that real quick, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to round number 3 of the Florida RC Championship Series here at Newberry RC Park. Yes, 4th.
So, like, I'll be on the picture thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, top 5, guys, top 5. All the podium after the completion of race number 24. Top 5 in every class. All right, here comes Kyle. Waiting to make those final repairs. Go ahead and get you a lap, Kyle. Get a lap. All righty, guys, let's go ahead and get them lined up. Here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. And we're off and running. Julian took the win in A main number 1 right there at the last corner, if I remember correctly. Got Kyle Paquette in the number 2 spot. Now put the Kenny Setzer up to number 2. Kyle in the 3. Kyle going full sit. Oh, no. They get together as they go through the air. At the lander. Kenny holding on to that number 2. Comes Kyle. Carl start finish line. Still working at number 3. Tyler Rhymes in the 4. Josh Hall in the 5. Chad Buckland in the 6. Richard Lewis in the 7. Steven Torres in the 8 spot. Race number 21. 2-wheel drive modified buggy presented by J Concepts. Out on the track. Here's Julian, 1.6 seconds up on Kenny. Kenny has the 3-second lead up on Kyle last time by the line. It's going to be Kyle Paquette now back up into the race lead. Kenny now all over his back bumper
4
here.
minutes left.
Looking to the inside, now looking to the outside. Trying to find a way around. Kenny back to the inside once again. Oh, Kyle give him a love tap here in the corner. 2, 3, and 4 very close together. Tyler Rhymes right there as well. Tyler going full send. So work the left-hand side of the track in through the dog leg. Kenny sets her out in front. Kyle Paquette in that in that number 2. You got Kyle Paquette in that number 3. Tyler Rhymes working the 4. $140 down, 320 left to go. Kenny. Looks like he's going to lose the position here now to Tyler Rhymes. As Tyler Rhymes going to move up into that number 2 spot. Kenny sets right number 3. Oh, man. Oh, wow. What a marshal there. Here they come back to the jammer jump. Kenny Setzer back to the number 2 spot. Got a ton of pressure behind him from Tyler Rhymes and Kyle Paquette. Here to come in through the sweeper. Working the back section of the track. It's like Tyler got a little bit wrong on the lander. That's going to allow Kyle now to move up into the number 3. Down across start-finish line to go. Setzer holding on to the 2 spot in the yellow and pink. You're now 230 down, 230 left to go. Julian with that top spot. 5.5 seconds up on Kenny. Kyle Paquette 1 second up on, 1 second back of Kenny. Tyler Rhymes holding on to the 4, 2.2 seconds away from the 3. Chad Buckland working the 5. Just over 2 minutes left to go.
Two minutes left.
It's Julian right now with a 6.7 second lead here up on Kenny Setzer. Kenny right now 2.6 seconds up on Kyle Paquette. Paquette right now 4 seconds up on Tyler Rhymes. Minute 15 left to go. Julian with 8.5 second lead up on Kenny. Kenny 1.2 seconds up on Kyle Paquette. Oh, man. Oh, wow. One going full send here in the back. Careful, Marshall.
1 minute left.
Right at 45 seconds
45
remaining
seconds
here.
left.
Kyle Paquette within 0.8 of a second of Kenny Setzer for that number 2. Oh, we got 1 second to pipe in the middle.
30 seconds left.
25 seconds remaining. Kyle Paquette only 1/10 of a second behind Kenny Setzer. This time by the line. Here to come around the hairpin turns. Over here on the right-hand side of the track. Oh, Kyle goes for the
left.
jump pass. Oh, man, side by side as they go through the corner now. 10 seconds left to go. Oh, man. Kyle going to get hung up under the pipe. As Kenny going to come across line in number 2.
Kyle Paquette done.
Julian Oliveris well out in front. 10 seconds up on the field. Kyle Paquette going to come home in that number 3 spot.
Julian Oliveris
Julian
done.
going to come across the line. Takes the race win.
Chad Buckland done.
Kenny Setzer going to finish
Tyler
up into
Ryan's
number
done.
2.
Josh Hall done.
Chad Buckley going to finish up to 4. Tyler rounds 5. So your top 5 overall is going to be Julian,
Kenny
Kenny,
Setzer
Kyle, Tyler, and Chad. Rounding out your top 5. Waiting on Richard Lewis to finish.
All drivers
And there we
are
go,
finished.
guys. That's the race. Everybody
Richard
is done.
Lewis
All right,
done.
guys, put your cars down, please. Come on out, grab a toe marshal spot. Race number 22. 17.5. Two-wheel drive Sportsman buggy coming
2
up
minutes
next.
to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get
John
our...
Stevens. Derek LeBeouf. Barry Boatwright. Chris Craig.
All right, guys, let's get our marshals out here, please.
Steve Fouch. Joe Torres. CJ Craig. Jordan Newman. Brock Burns.
Watch out in the back section of the track, guys. Caution in the back section of the track. Caution. Marshals to the track, please. Wait on Willie Montero. Come back to the
1
line.
minute to the start of the race.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Willie told me he was out. Never mind. He broke. I need my marshals to the track, please. Marshals to the track. Guys, we only have 2 races left to go after this one. Let's get this thing finished up. All right, guys, one more lap.
45
Line them up.
seconds
It's
to the
going to be
start of the
Barry
race.
on the 1, Jordan on the 2, Brock on the 3, Steve on the 4. The 5 will be open. Joe on the 6, CJ 7, John 8, Chris 9, and Derek on the 10.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Let's get them lined up here, guys. Barry 1, Jordan 2, Brock 3, Steve 4, 5's open, Joe 6,
15
CJ
seconds to the start
7,
of the race.
John 8, Chris 9, Derek 10. All right, looks like we're ready to roll. Racers ready, Marshall's ready, on
Less
the
than
tone
5.
in less than 5. Here we go, we're off and running. Jordan Newman took the win in A-Main number 1. Does Banana Berry have anything for him here in A2? Track is starting to give up some speed here as that sun continues to set. Here they come over on the right-hand side track, going a little wide there for Banana Berry, still holding on the top spot. Jordan not able to capitalize. Down across start-finish line they go for 1 and 2. It's Boatwright, Newman, Foch, and Burns, your top 4. It's going to be John Stevens up to the 5, CJ Craig to the number 6, Joe Torres in the 7. Oh, we got to cross it up with one another over here in the back section of the track. Looks like Jordan Newman is going to make that pass here on Barry as they come down the front straightaway. Newman now up to the race lead. Barry working to number 2. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to
4
go.
minutes left.
Race number 23, you are coming up next. Race 23, Pro 4, 13.5. Just 2 more races to go after this one, guys. 2 more to go. Then I'll need my top 5 in every class to podium. We've already done our novice. All right, 130 down, 330 left to go. Barry keeping tabs here on Jordan.
3 minutes
It's
left.
Barry Boatwright. Now with the race lead. Steve fall in that number 2. Jordan falls down to the number 3. Oh, man, we'll go full send here back in the back triple. Jordan Newman just in front of Brock Burns. Burns only 0.2 of a second away from the number 3 spot. It's Jordan Newman. 0.1 of a second up on Barry. Jordan trying to pull away from Barry here as he took the win in A main number 1. Barry finished up in that number 2. They do not have the speed or the time to take the win overall for Barry.
2 minutes left.
Steve Foch and Brock Burns right now 3 and 4. They're battling out. They're separated by 1.8 seconds here. 1:40 left to go. C.J. Craig holding on to number 5. John Stevens in the 6. Chris Craig in the 7. Derek in the 8. Joe Torres in the number 9. Is Jordan Newman right now 0.4 of a second up. Now Barry Boatwright going to move up into the race lead. Here they come over here in the middle section of the track. Around
1
the
minute
180s. In through the sweeper. Oh.
45 seconds left.
$35 seconds left to go.
$30 seconds left.
Jordan Newman right now 0.4 of a second up on Barry Boatwright. Steve working in at number 3. Brock
15
Burns
seconds
into
left.
4. There's Barry coming across the line now. 1.2 seconds back. This is their final lap here as they're working their way around lap traffic. Jordan got a ton of lap traffic in front of that all-silver car, his race leader. Got second place in the pink and yellow directly behind them, all mixed up in that lap traffic as they come in through the back section of the track. Oh, man, into the pipe there for Jordan. Going to spin it the right direction, though, and he will take the win overall. Barry Boatwright going to come up in that number 2 spot.
Derek LeBeouf done.
Looks like Steve
CJ
Foch
Craig
going to hold on.
done.
Oh, front straightaway, caution,
Craig
front
done.
straightaway. Careful.
John
One upside
Stevens
down
done.
in the middle.
Joe
Careful.
Torres done.
Waiting on Steve and Brock to finish up. Waiting on 2 to finish. 2 to finish. Oh, did he break there at the end? What up,
Brock
did?
Burns done.
Brock Burns going to come on in at number 3. Yeah, it looks like Steve broke. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. All right, guys, your top 5 overall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, top 5 overall is it is going to be Jordan Newman taking the win. Barry Boatwright going to come on with a 2. Steve in a 3. Brock Burns 4. And C.J. Craig rounding out your top 5. No, he didn't. He got 5th overall. Brock Burns got 4th. All righty,
Jonathan
guys. Let's
Kento.
get our turn marshals out here, please. Turn the
Bradley Eason.
marshals to the track, please.
Steve Zykolski. Joe Dudzinski. Jason Davis.
Brock, you look like you about to give out,
Chris
buddy.
Burt.
We're almost there. One more race to go. All right, let's get them checked in, Get our marshals out here, please. Marshals to the track,
1
please.
minute to the start of the race. John Bernard. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Braden Binns. Kyle Paquette. Breck Burns. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All righty, guys. Race number 23. Let's get them lined up. John Bernard on the 1, Complicated on number 2, Braden Binns on number 3, Breck Burns on the 4, Bradley Eastham on the 5, Chris Bird on the 6, Jonathan Canto on the 7, Steve on the 8,
15 seconds to the
Joe
start of the
9,
race.
and Jason Davis on the 10.
Less than 5.
Come around, guys. Let's get them lined up here. All right. One more to line up. All right, Kyle, I can't see you, car. You good? All right, here, guys. Here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. Alrighty, it's going to be John Bernard leading them off here in 4-wheel drive. Pro Stock. Presented by Donathan RC. Oh, got a little bit of problems here in the back of the back. Easy now, guys. Easy, easy, easy. John Bernard took the win. NA main number 1, Kyle Paquette mounted a huge charge right at the very end. But it's going to be Braden Binns now up to that number 2 spot. Breck Burns did that number 3. Kyle Paquette working the 4. Canto into 5. Race number 23 on the track. Race 24, you're up next. There's Bernard, Braden Binns, Breck Burns, your top 3. Canto
4
comes
minutes
across
left.
line in that number 3 spot. Jason Davis now works his way up to the 4. .345 left to go. Here's John Bernard right now out in front. Got a 4.8 second lead here up on the field, but the battle is between Canto Davis for that 3 and 4. They're only separated about 0.4 of a second last time by the line. There goes Canto. Now Steve going to move up to that 4 spot. Put Brad Eastham to the 5. Breck Burns in the 6. Joe in the 7. Chris Bird 8. Jason Davis down to the 9. Man, these guys are racing hard with one another here. Got a minute 45 down and 3:15 left to go. It's Bernard, Binns, Canto, your top 3.
3 minutes left.
.245 remaining. John has really stretched it out now. 9 seconds up on the field. That battle is still hot for that 2, 3, 4, and 5 position between Binns, Canto, Steve, and Eastham. Joe comes across the line in at number 6. Chris Burt in the 7. No, put Chris Burt now to the 9 as Breck Burns moved to the 7. Jason Davis in the 8. Yeah, 2:15 left to go. Oh, no, Brad Eastham with some. Oh, no, something happened to Brad. Oh, man, Brad running into 5 spot. 2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes left.
.135 to go. We got John Bernard, followed by Braden, Steve, Canto, Joe, Jason, and Breck.
1 minute left.
Not a problem. All right, 1 minute to go. We still got John Menard, followed by Steve, Braden, Joe, and Canto as your top 5.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. John is out there with a tremendous lead. We'll just say that. He is the techno, about to come into the
30
berm
seconds
before
left.
the big triple. He sends it, and he makes it. All right, coming up on 20 seconds to go, we still got John, Steve, Braden, Joe, Breck, Jason Davis, Canto, and
15
Chris.
seconds left.
The only battle we got on the track is between 4 and 5. That is Joe and Breck. See if we can find the, oh, looks like they're coming into the sweeper turn before the triple. This will be their last couple turns. And
Jonathan
Breck
Canto done.
sends it. I can't
Braden
tell if he
Vince
got
done.
it or not. Nope, looks like he's flipping.
John Bernard done.
All right, drivers, as you hear your name, you are done.
Breck Burns done.
Breck
Joe
did
Dudzinski
get
done.
it. Nice
Jason
job,
Davis
buddy.
done. Chris Burt done. Steve Zykolski done.
All right, and that is a race, drivers. All right, give me a second. I'll tell you your overall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, and your top 5 is John Bernard, Kyle Paquette, Steve, Breck, and Braden.
Ron Vanderkoy.
Again, top 5 is John Bernard, Kyle, Steve, Breck, and Braden. You guys will go over to the podium
Teddy
after
Davis.
this last race. All right, looks like we're waiting on Ron and Teddy to get checked in for this 13.5 two-wheel drive stadium truck. See if we got all our marshals. Let Brad get his lap in, and then we'll get them lined up. The starting order is going to be Patrick, followed by Jason, Josh, Bradley, Ron, Steve, Sean, Canto, Teddy, and Robert.
15 seconds to the start of the
We
race.
need a marshal after the little booter jump. Hey, Kyle.
Less than 5.
All right, let's go ahead and get him lined up. Patrick Rossiter on the 1, Jason Davis on the 2, Josh Hall on the 3, Bradley on the 4, Ron on the 5, Steve Fouch on the 6, Sean on the 7, Canto on the 8, Teddy Davis on the 9, and Robert Goodman on the 10. All right, looks like all of our marshals are in place. Let Steve get lined up there. All right, marshals ready. I can't see the 2 cars. He good? Drivers, y'all good? Lined up? Marshals ready? Oh. Out completely? All right, marshals ready. Drivers ready. You guys will go in less than 5. All right, this is ProTech RC 13.5 two-wheel drive stadium truck, the last race of the night here at Newberry. We got Patrick out front, followed by Jason and Josh. Looks like Patrick is out there in a mystery truck. Ooh, Josh Hall rolls it over in the rhythm section. Watch out, Steve. All right, we got Rossiter coming across the line first, followed by Davis. Then Brad, Steve, Sean, Josh, Ron, Robert Goodman, and Teddy Davis. So we had a nice little battle between Brad and Jason in A1. Let's see if they can give it to us again. Jason is in that silvery chromish blue truck coming across a little booter jump, and Brad is in the all purple with white wheels about to come over that little jump. Jason through the rhythm section. Brad's coming up to it. Brad's going to have to put some laps down to catch up to him. Jason's last lap was a 30.2, and Brad's was a 32. And Jason backs it up with another 30.2. Let's see what Brad does. Brad with a 31.4. That is his fastest lap of the race, but it's not going to be enough to catch Jason. He's going to have to really put the hammer down. We got 3 10 to go drivers. We got Patrick, followed by Jason, Bradley, Sean, Josh, Ron, Steve, Robert, and Teddy.
3 minutes left.
Rossiter with a hot lap of a 28.8. No, 28.6, sorry. The closest lap on the, or closest race on the track is between 4 and 5. That's Sean and Josh. Now Sean and Ron are the closest race on the track. Only 1.5 separating them. Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. We can set them up, but just, they got on the weekend. Yep.
All right, 2:20 to go, drivers. It's Patrick, followed by Jason, Brad, Josh, Sean, Ron, Steve, Robert, and Teddy. Jason Davis now breaking into the 29s, getting out of the 30s. Looks
2 minutes left.
like Josh taking over the 3 spot from Brad, but Brad is only 1.5 behind him, so they got a race there.
Reserve y'all's spots in that area.
Ooh, and it looks like friends are getting in the way of friends. Pull the green one, pull the green one. Yep, he's done. And your body is smashed in pretty good there, Sean. All right, 1:30 to go. We got Rossiter out front with a 10.7-second lead up on the field, followed by Jason, then Josh, Brad, Ron, Sean, Steve, Robert, and Teddy. Remember, if you made the top 5 in any of these classes, please hang out around the podium after
left.
this race for your podium pictures. We got 1 minute to go, drivers. We got Patrick, Jason, Bradley, Josh, and Ron, your top 5 currently.
Check. Rookie, start making your way to podium. Rookie, start making your way to
45
podium,
seconds
please. Rookie.
All right, 35 seconds to go, drivers. There's no... Oh,
30
we
seconds
got
left.
Brad takes back over the 3 spot. Josh drops down to the 5. That lets Ron get up into the 4. So the closest battle on the track is between Ron and Josh. They're separated by less than a second.
15 seconds left.
They are about to come over the rhythm section now. Ron's in that red and checkerboard. Josh is in that green and blue. They won't make it around for another lap, so this will be their last turn. Who's going to take it? Who's going to push it? And it looks like it's going to be Ron
Ron Vanderkoy done.
taking that 4th
Josh Hall
position.
done.
Josh in the 5. They're the only 2 done. Wait till you hear your name.
This shit could catch on fire right now. I wouldn't care.
Jason Davis done. Teddy Davis done. Patrick Rossiter done.
All right, we are waiting on Brad, Steve, and Robert.
Steve Fouch done. Bradley Easam done.
Waiting on Goodman.
All drivers are finished.
All
Robert
right,
Goodman done.
good run, drivers. Give me a second. I'll tell you your overall.
Alrighty, guys. I need my top 4. Or excuse me, top 5. Top 5 to podium from rookie, please. Top 5 to podium. You want to call out the top 5 there overall?
Yeah, I'm it didn't update yet.
Did you get it there, Gene?
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco,
And I'm Kyle Go.
and we are Team
Team
Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200 buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt. We're unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend, running with the team, AJ, Kevin, getting stuff tuned in. This is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to have on your shelves at every hobby shop all over the country.
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco,
And I'm Kyle Go.
and we are Team Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200 buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt, and we're unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend, running with the team, AJ, Kevin, getting stuff tuned in. This is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to have on your shelves at every hobby shop all over the country.
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco.
And I'm Kyle Go.
And we are Team
Team
Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200R buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt, and we are unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend, running with the team, AJ, Kevin, getting stuff tuned in. This is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to have on your shelves at every hobby shop all over the country.
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco.
And I'm Kyle Go.
And we are Team
Team
Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200R buggy.
All right, guys, this is Kyle Go. We're here at Masters of Dirt weekend. I'm here with Team Exalt, and we're unveiling our new Phoenix motors and our new X-rated batteries. I've opted for the 5700 in this truck, and as well as the new Phoenix 13.5. These products have been super helpful for me this weekend, running with the team, AJ, Kevin, getting stuff tuned in. This is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to have on your shelves at every hobby shop all over the country.
Guys, I'm AJ Marasco,
And I'm Kyle Go.
and we are Team Exalt.
Exalt.
Hey guys, so this weekend we are introducing our new Team Exalt products. First weekend with the new products with the batteries and the motors. This weekend I'm running just 17.5 Expert 200R buggy.